We're here. We are live at what time is it? 6:33 in the morning.
Not in Dublin, is not.
No, not in Dublin. But we got it just right on time, right before kickoff. There is no Jaylen Warren today.
That is a big problem. That is a big problem.
Wow. Okay, so we got the Pittsburgh Steelers getting the ball first for the first game ever in Dublin, Ireland. And that place looks jam-packed, and we're underway.
Kickoff is up.
And it's going to be in the landing zone at around the 10. It looks like that's Calvin Austin who's able to break a tackle and get down at around, the 30-yard line?
Okay. Vikings, this is their first out of 2 games that they're playing across the pond, man.
That's a little weird. They just said that's the first time that will ever happen to avoid road games in Cleveland and Pittsburgh. You know, I mean, okay, all right.
I think that's the way to go.
Yeah, Cleveland's a little weird to play.
You really want to go to Cleveland? I mean, Pittsburgh is pretty cool. I've been there, but
I got Kenneth Gainwell in the backfield and shotgun. It's kind of a low snap, and he gets sacked right away. Had no time to throw the ball. And, wow, I mean, just sacked by Redmond. There was just nothing there. Somebody either missed their assignment or
I think he had an open man. He just didn't have
no, they just weren't prepared for the rush. Wow. Okay. Now how you want to start the game?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching around the world. I guess it's not morning everywhere.
So that was a loss of 8 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 18. It's going to be a play-action pass. Now he has better time. Screen pass to Kenneth Gainwell, and he kind of tries to bounce off of a tackle, but not much after that.
Almost looked like the ball was about to pop out right there.
Okay, so it's still going to be 3rd and long. That was actually a decent gain on 2nd down, but after that big sack. I'm very concerned with this offense, man.
Well, I'm very concerned just with this drive just to start it off. It's 3rd and long.
We got 3rd and 12 to be exact.
This is not the way you want to start off. You got to convert this one.
Rodgers drops back. Pressure once again. He's able to avoid the first wave, and he's able to get it out, but that's behind the line of scrimmage to Smith. And that's going to be a 3-and-out for the Steelers. And this is going to be a tough game for them, man. Without Jaylen Warren, that's their best player offensively. And, wow, I don't know how they're going to be able to do it today.
Now, and especially against this team. Especially against this team. The Vikings, they're one of the hottest teams, man, in the NFC.
Punt by Waitman. Let's hope he muffs it. Oh, it's actually a pretty good punt. Takes it to the 20, to the 25, and stopped it around the 26. So Minnesota's not going to have it in the best field position. But, I mean, Carson Wentz and the Vikings looked very good last week. So let's see how they're able to do this week against a bit of a struggling Steelers defense, man.
What's your thoughts on it's Carson Wentz?
I'm more concerned with Carson Wentz than I would be with McCarthy.
Okay. I mean, Wentz, he's a veteran, man.
Super Bowl champion. Under technicality, I'm not lying.
Yeah, no, he is.
I'm not lying.
Look at those terrible towels, those Irish terrible towels, man.
They had like a big old flag. Just, it was kind of moving around within the audience. Okay, first play is a throw, and it's complete to Justin Jefferson for about 6, maybe. And that's my concern as well defensively. Who's going to cover Justin Jefferson, man? You got Jalen Ramsey. You got Darius Slay. I don't think Joey Porter Jr. is back yet, which, I mean, I think he's probably one of the better cornerbacks on the team.
Yeah, I would definitely say Joey Porter Jr., man. And this defense, they can't just allow these guys to start.
Handoff play to Jordan Mason, and he's able to get a first down pretty easily, man. It was just a quick outside handoff.
Yeah, this defense can't just allow them to start tearing up this field, man. I mean, especially with the start that the Pittsburgh offense had, it just, gosh darn it.
Okay, man, we need our playmakers to make plays on this defense. You got Patrick Queen out there. You got TJ Watt. I mean,
But those
Cam
are
Hayward.
those are all guys on the line, though. What about the secondary? Where do they go to the air?
I don't know, man. All right, they bring some pressure, and it's an easy completed pass once again. Again, Jefferson. It's a pretty good gain, about what, 8?
Yeah, they're going to be about a yard or two shy of the first down there.
Shoot, you don't want to much. You can't get much of a better play on first down. Wow. See, our defensive coordinator gets criticized a lot because of his schemes. I don't know if you've noticed that or heard that around Steeler Nation. I'm sure you have, because it seems like every Steeler channel talks bad about Terrell Austin. Man in motion. Another handoff. Jordan Mason. He's able to break to the outside. He's able to get the first down. Not much after that. Looks like Deshaun Elliott was just on the tackle, which is good to have him back at the safety position.
Yeah, this is man, I want them to at least compete to a certain degree and not make it a blowout. Nobody has scored yet, but just the way this game is going, a 3-0 for the Steelers and the Vikings, man, just marching down the field.
All right, Winston shotgun once again. Jordan Mason to his right. Fakes the pitch. Pressure, gets it out to Mason just in time, and he's able to still get some yardage even after all that pressure. So, I mean, good play by Carson Wentz.
They got to him right when he was able to get rid of the ball.
They're wearing their home jerseys. This is considered a home game for the Steelers.
Which fan base wise, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It is 6:40 in the morning over here, man. This is blasphemy.
And in motion, toss play. He's going to try to break it to the outside, and he does, and he's able to get another first down. Oh, they're saying it's a fumble. Jalen Ramsey picks it up, and he's going to take it to the house for a touchdown.
Down the sideline.
Oh, he hurt his calf.
And he pulls a hamstring as he gets in. No, he's dancing around.
He's going to hit the gritty. But we got to see. I don't know, man. But as it stands right now, it's a touchdown for Pittsburgh.
Every turnover is reviewed. So let's see.
Okay, let's see. Mason's knee is no. That's a touchdown.
I think that's a touchdown. Did his elbow touch? Did anything touch?
Well, his knee definitely didn't touch.
His knee definitely didn't touch. Running with his mouthpiece out. What a power move, man.
But he pulled, looked like he pulled a hammy or something
it looked like he pulled
that.
a hammy or something. He's holding the back of his leg after he gets into the end zone, but then he starts dancing around.
Yeah, the gritty. It's just Justin Jefferson's dance, by the way. That's not a good angle.
Yeah, that's not a good angle. His knees definitely weren't down. I just want to see if his elbow was down.
Okay, was that injury part of the celebration?
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
Because he hit the gritty, man. He looked pretty all right hitting the gritty. That's Justin Jefferson's move, so that's kind of like a slap, too.
How do you look doing the gritty?
I don't really do the gritty like that. But they're still reviewing it. I mean, it's a big play. You definitely gotta make sure you get it right. Because Minnesota was moving the ball before that. Okay, they're giving
Let's see. I just want to see if there's
replay.
a elbow.
No,
that ball's out.
That's
touchdown. Yeah. That ball is out. That is a touchdown.
Oh, he touched the ball. That's what they were reviewing. Okay, so he touched the ball.
Ball out of bounds.
And that makes it a dead ball.
Yeah.
So, no. Touchdown does not stand. Still Minnesota's ball because the ball is dead whenever the ball is touched and his foot was out of bounds.
Yeah.
Damn. That's what they're taking so long for. Okay.
So it was a fumble, but he goes and he touches the ball while his leg is out of bounds to try to recover it, and that's when it becomes a dead ball. So, damn it.
Minnesota was moving the ball pretty well, too, before that play. So that's a big time call right there.
Well, I mean, who do you think this hurts more right now? What just happened? The Vikings offense, who their momentum just comes to a pause, or the Steelers defense, who thought they did something great, and it's like, no, you didn't get it.
Well, I mean, it means the greedy meant nothing. So, I mean, it got to hurt the Steelers more. You're over there celebrating, pretend that you're injured, hitting the gritty, celebrating with your boys, thinking you got the lead, and now you got to go back out there right after that. Yeah, that's kind of deflating a little bit. And Minnesota's still driving. They're on the Steelers side of the field at the 39. Wentz going to throw it middle of the field, wide open, Justin Jefferson. And he's down around the 16. It's always middle of the field
right
with
on
this
the middle
Steelers
of the field.
With this Steelers defense. It's always middle of the field.
Yeah, no team has to go to the sidelines, man. Just right down the middle of the field. Once upon a time, I used to take, a special receiver to do that. And now it just seems like any team is able to do that on this Steeler defense.
Okay, you got Mason in the backfield. They're going to give it back to him, inside handoff. He gains a bit of a short gain.
Man. And that place went crazy, man, when they thought it was a turnover with that touchdown.
I knew it was too good to be true, man. That's why I was a little hesitant through it all. It was a little too good to be true.
All right, 2nd and 7.
This game feels like it's flying by, man. This quarter. Fakes the pitch. Throws a screen pass to Justin Jefferson once again, and they're really getting him into the game, and he looks like he's going to be just short. Yeah. Now there's a flag thrown. Ineligible man downfield. Is that what they're going to call?
I'm hoping.
Yeah,
it is on Minnesota.
Wow. Yep, that's what they're gonna call on Minnesota. Okay. Now you can't be doing that if you're the Vikes, man. You're doing so good in this drive. You're in the red zone. You can't make those type of mistakes.
Now this could be a little deflating for the Vikes.
Oh, he was way out there.
Oh, he was way down there, yeah. And all by himself, too. He sticks out like a sore thumb, man.
He was in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he was waiting for the pass down the middle of the field, an old lineman.
I got 2nd and 12. Wentz drops back, throws complete for a very short gain. Again, Justin Jefferson. They're just feeding him the ball, even if it's not a big gain. They're just trying to get his receptions in, which I don't really blame him. That's probably the best wide receiver in the game right now.
And Justin Jefferson out there in the game wearing some bling, man. You see that freaking silver crystal necklace he's wearing? I mean, he's doing it with style, man. He's out there just tearing up this Steeler defense with style.
All right, 3rd and 9. We could hold them to 3 here. Wentz looks to that, gets sacked. Patrick Queen, there we go.
Come on now.
All right. We held them to at least 3, unless they fake this field goal for some reason, which I don't think they're going to have for a 3rd and long or 4th and long. Wow.
Yeah.
That was good vision. Oh, he had Jefferson open. It's not like pressure was that great either. It was just Patrick Queen was able to find an opening. They jump over the line, but it looks like it just gets in. Yep. Minnesota has the lead 3-0.
There's an injury on the field with that field goal. Huh. Okay. All right. Well, what's your thoughts, man, on this first drive from both teams?
It's what I expected. I just don't see how the Steelers are going to be able to drive down the field. They're going to have to get in the passing game, but they don't have a good running game. They don't have a good passing game. The line can't give Aaron Rodgers any time to throw. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is, but maybe some trickery for the offense. Minnesota, they were moving pretty well. At least they were able to hold them to 3. That's the good thing I have to say for the Steelers defense. They were able to hold them to 3.
And maybe if it wasn't for that ineligible man downfield, maybe they would have got in the end zone. So let's not give the Steelers defense so much credit on saying like, hey, they held them to 3, because I think maybe Minnesota did that to themselves to a certain degree. But I think that Rodgers is have to get the ball out of his hands very quick. I don't think we're going to have enough time to be throwing the ball downfield. I think we're looking at some screen passes, little pitches here and there. That Minnesota defensive line is breaking right through the old line, man.
I don't know. This is like it feels like we've been watching the same offense for like years, exception of a few games last season. It just seems like the same exact offense. It doesn't matter who the quarterback is, because one player doesn't change the entire offense.
Yeah, no. But hey, man. So, what's your thoughts on Ireland from what you're seeing so far?
I like it. I like what I'm seeing. That place is jam packed. I was really impressed with that flag, that big old flag. That was a terrible towel.
Yeah,
an Ireland terrible towel, by the way. Okay. It seemed like it was just floating throughout the crowd. It was cool. That was pretty cool.
Ireland is one place I do want to go check out. It is somewhere on the bucket list that I want to go visit.
At Jefferson with 34 receptions is just the first drive. All right. We know the kickoff rules. It's returned. He's able to dodge a tackle, and he's tackled at around the 29-yard line. A little bit of an extra push right there.
And here comes Rodgers, baby. Come on. Is there anything that Rodgers hasn't seen? He's seen it all, right? He should be able to come up with something.
Gosh, I don't know what the helmet makes him look like an old player.
He wears like an old school
helmet. Yeah, he really stands out from the rest of the team.
Yeah, he wears like an old school 1980s helmet.
Okay, let's see what we could do. Okay, people are saying it's the OC. I don't really blame the OC that much, man. I don't know. It seems like we're complaining about the offensive coordinator all the time.
Well, what can Rodgers do? Who should he go?
All right, pitch play the Gainwell. Able to cut back inside. Looks like to be just short of the first down. Looks like his elbow was around short. Yeah.
His body made it across, but I think he was down about a yard or two short of it.
Man, if we can get it going in the run game, that'd be nice.
It's probably going to be our best bet, man, if they can't protect Rodgers.
They need to get DK going. Hey, man, they're paying DK the big bucks. And, I mean, what? Two of the first 3 games, he's only had 30 yards, receptions. Oh, quick pass to Calvin Austin for a first down. There you go.
Okay.
That's probably the recipe that they're going to have this game.
Yeah, I don't think they're looking for anything huge downfield. But we get some passes like that, I think we're all right.
Okay, now they're going to put in Johnson, who is a running back. And they had him on the kickoff team. And that didn't end very well. And in college, he only had 5 kickoff returns.
Really?
So I don't know why they put him on the kickoff team if he's not very experienced and he's a rookie. Kind of put him in a bad situation there. All right, now he's in motion. He moves to the right side. Rodgers, another quick pass, middle of the field to DK Metcalf for a first down. And there you go. That's the guy you need to get.
And see how quick those last two passes were?
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be a 20, 25-yard pass.
Most of those yards were yak.
Yeah, just nice short passes. Let the receivers pick up the yards with their legs.
And if it works, it could be a good thing because those are going to be some long drives if it works. Another toss play to Gainwell. And not much there. Also, that was to Johnson. Probably about 2. Man, this is going to be, I'm telling you, this is a real big test for the Steelers offense. So far in this drive, they're actually looking pretty good on Minnesota's side of the field. Knocking on the door of Boswell territory, you know. Although it doesn't take too much to get into Boswell territory these days.
Yeah, no. He's got a leg, man. That's Mr. Clutch right there.
All right, Steelers from Minnesota's 41.
He's got 2 guys back there with him. Rodgers does.
Rodgers going to throw to Smith on a quick pass, and it's going to be a gain of about 6 or 7 yards.
Just short of the first down there. What's everybody doing so early this morning, man?
It's early out here, at least.
Well, it's early out here, yes. It's not even 7 o'clock in the morning over here.
The sun's not even out. Oh, it's still rising, you know. I woke up at 4:30.
Man of passion over here.
All right, Steelers in shotgun on 3rd and 2. Which is interesting. Rodgers drops back, looks to the left, throws left to the sideline, caught DK Metcalf.
Nice. Where's my football?
Okay. That's the receiver that needs to be making plays like that. That's what you're paying him the big bucks for, all right? We've gone to him twice so far in this drive.
So I get excited over
That was
here,
a good catch, too. That was a good catch.
Let's go, Metcalf.
Because so far this season, most of his receptions have been in the red zone, and those were his 2 touchdowns that he's had this season.
Under 3 minutes left in the first.
This quarter's been flying by. Quick pass to Metcalf once again on a little slant route. He's able to fight for the first down. Wow.
And whistles blow without them even taking him down.
Hey, he was fighting like 2 Vikings right there.
Yeah. You know, just seeing him, man. Look how big he is.
Yeah, compared to everybody else. Compared to, I should say, all the corners and receivers.
Yeah, yes. Keep trying to rip the ball out of him.
Sam, you're always like that, man. You're all good.
Now, do you go back to Metcalf here, or do you change it up?
Get my boy Calvin Austin in there, eh?
Okay, 1st and goal.
They're playing him far off towards the middle of the field. Bit of a low snap, gets it out to Gainwell, and he gets down at about the 1.
Woo!
Okay, we're driving, though. We're driving.
Come on, baby. Come on.
He knows he should have had that, though.
Come on.
He only had one guy to beat.
He's got turf on his face mask, stuck in between his helmet and face mask.
All right, you got to run the ball here.
And we're this close, okay, to taking the lead here.
Oh, I kind of slipped on the – I don't know if you're using grass or turf. It kind of looks like grass, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like grass.
All right, this is textbook run the football unless you're going to go some bootleg here. But it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Freiermuth in motion. They're going to give it to Gainwell, who's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. Easy money.
Let's go, baby.
Easy money.
Woo! Nice.
I don't know what kind of dance that was, but well.
Did he pull a hammy?
He should have.
Let's go.
All right, we got the lead.
Which I didn't think that was going to happen, going into this game.
Snap good for the extra point. And the kick is right down the middle from Mr. Reliable. We got a score of 7-3, under a minute left in the first quarter.
Wow, man.
We have the lead this late into the game.
Nice. Not much time left. Under a minute left in the first quarter. So
dance was that though, man? The celebration. Okay, I like Jalen Ramsey's celebration. It meant nothing at the end of the day, but it was cool. It was very cool.
What's going on, Andrew? Queen B. DNY Ruiz is in here.
Good morning to our afternoon or
NFL streaming on
night, wherever you guys, whatever time zone you guys are in.
Yeah, over here it's about to be 7 o'clock in the morning. So,
what time do you usually wake up on Sundays?
Depends what kind of Saturday I had. No, usually on Sundays I'll usually get up. I'll probably wake up about 7:30, 8-ish. That's kind of sleeping in for me because during the week I wake up like super duper early.
Yeah.
So I'll wake up about 8-ish.
Okay. It depends on the time of the year, you know. If we're talking football season, I always set my alarm for 8 o'clock. You know, that way I have some time to eat or do whatever I got to do before the Steelers game starts, which usually starts at 10 over here.
Okay.
Now football season, it just kind of depends on whether I'm working or not. So, I mean, I usually don't wake up this early. I'll say that. Okay. I usually don't wake up at 4:30 in the morning on Sundays. That's not typically my thing, but we did it today.
Yeah, we did it today because we were forced to.
Yeah. And the Viking fans had to do it again next week.
Oh, man. I know. That's I don't know. I think that's kind of pretty cool. However, I wouldn't want the Steelers to do that.
Nah. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, the Steelers and Vikings had a game in London in 2013, and they started at around 10 o'clock, which is normal time. They haven't done that since. Every time a team goes overseas, they always play super early. That was the one time that they didn't, I believe. Or that was the last time they did that.
I think it makes sense because they can make it prime time for them.
Yeah, that sounds cool. All right, we got a return. He's turning up the field. He breaks a tackle, and he's down just right around the 30-yard line. Actually, not too bad of a return.
Nah, that's a pretty good return.
Yeah, Carson Wentz trying back onto the field.
With 50 seconds left to go in the first. Let's see what this Steeler defense is going to be able to do against this Viking offense here. Now that the Vikings are behind in this game.
All right. Pitch play. He's going to take it to the outside. He's able to beat. Oh, no. Ramsey's able to trip him up at the very end. He's able to stretch out for about a yard or two. Hey, that was a good tackle by Ramsey. It looked like Mason had him beat for a second.
Yeah, it was like a shoelace tackle, man. Almost just kind of tripped him up a little bit. Oh, the Vikings are 4-0 in international games.
That's what they do.
Wow.
That's what they're known for.
Man.
That's what they do. All right, they're going to do that next week too.
Gosh. We got to beat the streak.
Damn. 2nd and 9 for Minnesota. Kind of a low snap. Pressure comes. Throws it complete. Wow, good catch by Addison.
Damn.
He was covered good by Darius Slay, but he was able to make a good catch.
And I think Slay's hurt, man.
He just came back from injury, too.
Yeah, Slay was all over him. I don't really know what else he could have done.
That's the end of the first quarter. 7-3 Pittsburgh. Trying to beat the streak.
Trying to beat the undefeated streak of the Vikings, who are 4-0 in international games.
This is commercial. This commercial with the Jaguars, Travis Hunter and Trevor Lawrence.
God, I love the song though. Let's hear it for the boy.
And they got a winning record, man. They go up to Santa Clara today.
Yeah, and I got Jags on that one, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think the Jags are doing all right. I think they're doing some good work.
Do you think they could win that division?
Obviously going into the season, I was favoring the Texans. I think they got a chance.
I don't
think
know,
they
man.
got a chance. I think the Colts are
Indiana Jones and the Colts.
Yeah, those Colts. But I still give them a chance. I'm not favoring them, but yeah, I still give them a chance.
Okay. I still give Houston a chance, man. I think they could turn it around. All right, maybe I'm a little too high on Houston, but I think I still believe a little bit, man. Because if that offense could get it going, that's all they need. They got a good defense. They got a good defense. They got a pretty good head coach. They just got to get it going offensively. That's all they need. That's all they're missing.
I think they need a bye week. I think their bye week needs to come and go and just to get themselves like, hey, what the heck have we been doing?
Right now, I mean, the Colts are actually looking pretty good. They got a good test today playing the Rams. I think it's out here at SoFi. That's a big test, man. That's really going to see if they're legit. Rams are definitely legit. They probably should have beat the Eagles last week.
How are you feeling about that game? Steelers against Chargers? Because I'm going to be at that game.
I'm going to be at that game too.
And I think it's going to be a rough one, man.
You know what? You never know. It's going to be a Steeler home game. Respect to all the Charger fans out there, but it's going to be a Steeler home game. Shout out to Bolt Nation, or I don't know what you guys
are trying to start.
Yeah. But shout out to the Bolts, but it's definitely going to be a Steeler home game out here. Yeah, I don't know how that game's going to be.
It is overcast over there in Dublin, Ireland, with a little bit of sun popping up here and there.
Fakes the handoff. He's going to throw it to Jefferson once again. About a mediocre game. Should be about 2nd and 5 after that. And I'm telling you, they're just trying to get him the ball. They haven't taken a shot, but they've been very effective so far and efficient.
There's that old saying in football. You don't let their best player beat us.
All right, let's see. They're showing run. They toss it to the outside. Jordan Mason, and he gets stuffed.
Yes.
Nothing.
As a matter of fact, they lose yards.
A storm of Pittsburgh Steelers right there on that play. All right, now you got a 3rd down.
If they can make this stop right here, it's 3rd and 7. If they can make this stop, oh, man, that shifts the momentum big time, man.
Got terrible towels waving over there in Dublin.
Yeah, there are a couple of purple people eaters. You know, there are a couple of Viking fans sprinkled around.
Maybe they show the right side of the stadium, man. Play clock starting to run down. Place is rocking. Flag is thrown. That's going to be false start. They can't handle the crowd. That was the crowd, man.
Wow, the crowd was so into it. Caused a false start on the Vikes. That helmet.
Interesting looking helmet.
Yeah.
It's flat on the top, and then it just kind of goes out.
It kind of like bulges out in front. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
You have Echols in there, who actually had a pretty solid game last week against the Patriots. 30-12 from midfield. Got a man in motion. Wentz drops back. Looks, scrambles. Pressure.
Yes!
Sacked.
Yes!
Nick Herbig on the sack.
Heck yeah, man.
And that's the guy who's been stepping up with the Alex Highsmith injury.
And I dare them to go for it on 4th down. It's 4th and like the whole football field.
You double dare.
I triple dog dare them.
Come on, Vikings. Let's see what you guys have made. It's a triple dog dare, man. That's pretty that's pretty tough.
Nice. Come on.
Ah, they didn't do it. All right, the punt is off and away. And it takes a bounce. It takes a bit of a Steelers bounce, then it kind of rolls a little bit. So he's going to get it right at the 20.
Right on the 20, man.
Now the sun's out over there now.
Yeah,
Like it was a little overcast.
Yeah, it's like overcast all around, except for this one spot, and the sun is coming down right there.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice over there. All right, so now that the Steelers are doing these international games, where would you want to see them go next? If they go international again, would you want to see them in Brazil? Would you want to see them in London? Back in Dublin? Oh, no, not back. We'll exclude Dublin for now.
Okay.
Mexico City? That's a place they go to.
That would be probably my number one right there. Go to Mexico City. I think Australia would be a good spot.
Australia.
There's a lot of Australian Steeler fans. I've been to Pittsburgh twice, and an opening day, it's crazy because you get all these people from all over the world that show up. Ireland was there, Australia was there, and actually subscribed to an Australian Steeler channel. So
I know a few.
Yeah, so I would like them to get a game. But no, if I had to pick one, I think it would be go to Mexico, man.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be cool right there. If they ever do that, I'd probably think about going to that game. I would think about going to that game, man.
That'd be pretty cool, man.
Yes.
They have a really big fan base in Mexico. I didn't know that the Steeler fan base was global until like a few years ago. I honestly didn't really know. It kind of caught me by surprise a little bit when I found out.
But, okay, so would it depend who they play? Say, like in Mexico, like, would it make a difference to you if they're playing, say, against, I don't know, the Miami Dolphins, or does it have to be the right team just to really sell it much more?
Nah, I don't think it matters.
Okay.
I'll be back in a second. Yeah, I don't think it really matters, man.
See, I would think it'd be pumped up more if it was like Steelers versus Raiders or even 49ers or one of those teams, man. Head out, stream. All of you have a great rest of September and have a good access, Queen B. Appreciate that. Houston, unpredictable team. Andrew, they're very unpredictable, man. I thought they were predictable. I thought Houston Texans were going to be the top dog in the AFC South, and they probably still can. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun. Rodgers draws back. Throws. Nice. Incomplete. No, incomplete. I mean, he's taking it to the house, baby. Let's go. And he's in. Yes. Yes. Woo-hoo-hoo. I thought they were going to knock him off just right before the goal line.
Metcalf?
DJ Metcalf, man.
Oh, you got the towels waving over there. Damn,
DK, man.
Maybe I should just stay in the bathroom. I don't know, man.
And in the middle of the field, too.
Oh, he broke a tackle? Oh, yeah, just open field. Speeding past everybody.
I thought they were going to get him out right here.
Oh, get off
me. See how much bigger he is than those dudes?
Yeah, that's unfair, man. That's unfair. That's like a high school kid playing Pop Warner.
Extra point is
up and good.
And it's good.
That's like a high school senior playing against 8-year-olds. That's what it kind of looks like.
He ran with everything he had to get him out of bounds. He just had to knock him off like a foot or two. He was right against the sideline, and he couldn't do it. Right here. Wow. Let's go, man. Let's go. Woo. Come on, throw my that's what I was going to say. If they do play in Mexico, I'm going to wear my Steelers luchador mask.
You're going to wear it?
I will wear it, yes.
To the game?
To the game, man.
Okay.
To the game. Getting in touch with my roots.
Okay, the Raiders. Okay, like what you're saying, the Raiders would be pretty cool if they were to play them there.
Yeah. The 49ers.
Yeah, 49ers have a big fan base in Mexico. Not really other teams that I know. I mean, maybe the Chargers. Maybe I don't know. But I don't. I think the Steelers could sell over there still. You know.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I think it'd be a bigger vibe than if they play, say, the Colts
Or the Jags.
or
Okay.
it'd just be the Atlanta Falcons or somebody that doesn't really have a big fan base or so. All right, so before halftime, I did not think the Steelers were going to be looking like this, especially the first drive that they had. I did not think they were going to be looking like this.
There you go. That'd be pretty good.
That would be really good. That would be really good. That would be really good in Mexico, man. Yes.
I don't know. I just don't feel like they'd put a game with the. Maybe they would. Maybe they would. That would definitely sell, man. That would sell anywhere.
Yes.
That would sell anywhere. Those are probably two of some of, if not the biggest fan bases just in the NFL. That'd be cool, man. They'd have to make that prime time, though. If it's going to be Steelers Cowboys in Mexico, they got to make that prime time. There's no exception there. Which I think when they do go to Mexico, they make it prime time, if I'm not mistaken. I think they've had Monday night football games over there. Okay, so let's see this replay. I didn't get to see it live, man. There you go. Hey, man, we've been asking for DK. Where has he been? He had a good first game against the who did they play week 1? I already forgot. The Jets, the Jersey Jets. He had a pretty solid game against the Jersey Jets, but the last 2 weeks he was kind of missing a little bit. He's been making plays so far in this game. All right, got the kickoff, and he's down around the 26-yard line. You got Connor Hayward on the kickoff team. Cameron Hayward's brother.
Do you think this is good defense from the Steelers, or is there something going on with the Vikings offense here?
I just think Dublin's a little too much for them, man.
They just can't handle the Irish, man.
Hey, that play, it got pretty loud. We got to score 14-3, 12-11 left in the second quarter. Vikings with the ball. Handoff play, Jordan Mason, who's stuffed.
Nice.
This rush defense actually hasn't been doing too bad. That's the biggest question mark in this defense. They've stood the test for the most part.
No gain, baby. No gain. No gain whatsoever. Let's go. Let's go, D. Let's go, D. I want to see TJ Watt light someone up, man.
He had a good game last week. He had 2 sacks last week. Vikings switched up the play at the line. Steelers also look like they're making an adjustment. Play clock running down. They get it off that one. Wentz looking through its progressions. Throws it complete. And he gets down near and around the 30. That was Jordan Addison on the reception. That's going to bring about 3rd and 4, maybe 5.
Yeah, 3rd and 5 here.
And they have the same PA announcer.
They do. You hear him?
Yeah.
I like it,
If you guys didn't catch on to it, that's the same announcer that they have over at Heinz Field. He was able to make the trip. That's pretty cool.
I like the way that you still call it Heinz Field.
Oh,
that's good. Yeah.
Well,
I'm down with it, man. I still call it Heinz Field.
It's like Staples Center. You don't call it Crypto.com Arena. You call it Staples Center.
It's Staples.
And looks like they're going to have to take another timeout.
Wow.
Okay, no, that's their first charge timeout. The other one was a penalty. But they have to take a timeout.
Wow, man. 10:47 left to go in the 3rd.
Yeah, man. Minnesota's like, we didn't sign up for this, man. We signed up for a nice neutral site. We avoided Heinz Field, but now we got to deal with this.
This is going great, man. I was not expecting this. But this is great. Hey, so you were saying that on a regular Sunday morning during NFL season,
Yeah.
you eat before the games. What do you usually eat?
It just depends on the various day. Every other day throughout the week, I eat oatmeal. I put a raw egg in there.
Okay.
With some peanut butter.
Yeah.
And what else did I put in there? Oh, some cinnamon. You got to have a little bit of taste there. All right, 3rd and 5 for Minnesota at their own 31. Crowd still into it. Bring a 4-man rush. Throws it. He's able to hang on to it for the catch. That's going to be a first down, Minnesota. Adam Thielen.
All the gutsy play too, but hey, man, it worked.
Yeah, the oatmeal's not good. Okay, it's not for the taste. You don't do it for the taste.
Right, you're right. No, I'm with you on that. By the way, it's not those little packet oatmeals with all the sugar on the bottom and everything.
No.
That's cheating.
Steelers look like they might bring out a blitz here. Jordan Mason moves to the backfield. They get it just in time. Play action pass. He has time. Now he's going to scramble. Then he gets tackled by TJ Watt. That is not a sack because he was able to extend for about a yard. Okay.
Yeah, 2nd and 9 now.
So that's got to be a soccer stadium, right? Where they're playing right now. It's got to be.
I would assume,
because cricket is Australia, right? I think
cricket's
Australia. Unless they play it out in Ireland too. I don't know. I'm uncultured here, so. Wentz looking for. Is that Thielen? Oh, Jefferson once again for another reception of about 8. That's going to bring 3rd and pretty short.
I know rugby is huge in Australia. I don't know if it's huge in Ireland.
Was it rugby? I don't know. I only know cricket because when Dodgers played out in Australia, like that's 11 years ago now, and they played at a cricket stadium. That's why I said cricket. But again, that was Australia, so maybe when the Steelers play in Australia, it's going to be at a cricket stadium. All right, 3rd and 1. And shotgun. Handoff play to Mason. And that's going to be very close. Let's see where they mark it.
Yeah, maybe he got it. Maybe he didn't.
They're going to have to talk this over.
Forward progress. Obviously, he landed pretty far away from the.
Yeah, they're going to have to measure. They're going to bring out the sticks.
Bringing out the chains.
That was very close. I don't even know where they spotted it. Did they even put the football on the ground? I can't make that call, man. That was pretty close.
Yeah, you had the sideline judges running out, but it seemed like they weren't running down the same hash mark. Okay, you see the stick right there.
His body gets across.
It looks like it's right on there.
The measurement says it's short.
All right, so they mark it 9 inches short.
I don't know. That was pretty close. Okay, they have the offense out on 4th and 1. They're on their own side of the field. They are close to midfield, though.
Do they really go for it here?
I don't know, man. They are in the same division as Dan Gamble over there. This is a very short one. I think it's more 4th and inches. They do go for it. It's a handoff to their fullback, and he breaks, and he's able to get the first down pretty easily. 4th and a couple bucks. Now they're on the Steelers side of the field. They had Justin Jefferson as a running back.
I think they're looking for the quarterback sneak because that gap was way open on the side there.
Yeah, they had something else in mind. That was a good play. That was a very good play.
Yeah.
I'll give Minnesota credit there.
Look at all the receivers they got lined up to go downfield. Look at this.
Drops back, throws screen pass. They're going to try to block, and somebody missed their assignment.
Yeah.
Could have gotten more. That's only about 3. It's a very well-balanced of play calling here for Minnesota. Kind of like half and half of passing and throwing here.
And this is a long drive, man. They got the ball at the end of the first quarter. We are now under 7 minutes in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Good gosh, man. This is a long, long drive.
All right, so we got 2nd and 7. We got a 3 receiver set. Pitch played. Oh, he couldn't make the tackle. Still tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Thornhill on the tackle. Okay. All right, we got 3rd and long now.
That was one of those sacks. Like, don't worry, I'll get you on the next one. He was about to lose 5 yards. Instead, he only lost 2.
Damn. Okay, he took a worse hit, man. Because with Ramsey, it would have just been like a
just a takedown.
It would have been a takedown, but he got an impact hit after that. All right, 3rd and 8. Wentz looking, throws middle of the field. Intercepted.
Yes.
Intercepted.
Stay down.
Deshaun Elliott, his first game back, gets a big play.
And he got up to try to make a move. I think he probably lost about 2 yards trying to get up.
Look at that celebration, man.
Nice.
Oh, it looked like it was tipped at the line.
I think it was tipped at the line. He gets up, tries to make a few moves, but I think he actually lost 2 yards on that. But nice.
You know what I'm thinking so far? Maybe we should just play more games in Ireland.
You know what?
They're looking good.
Let's just move the team to Ireland.
Oh, man.
Let's just move the team to Ireland. And then gives us a reason to go out there, man.
Oh, man.
I'm dead serious. I want to go to Ireland. I do. It's one of those places. People talk about like Europe and they want to go to like, I don't know, London and Paris. And it's like, what the heck do you want to go over there for? No, I'm just saying, like, the Irish are like the white Mexicans. Like, if
I've heard that before.
Well, I'm just saying, man. Like, if you want to party or something, you want to go to Paris? You want to go to France?
I'm not saying anything, man. I never said I want to go to Paris.
I'm asking. It's like, if you want to get rowdy, if you want to go party, if you want to go hang out, I'm going to Ireland.
Okay,
man.
From what I see, it does look like it would have been cool to have gone there. That's from what I've seen. It does look. I like the vibes that they got out there. You know, just what they got. It seems pretty cool, man. I got one question.
If you're gonna get into a fight, do you want a French dude, Franz Foujac, to back you up, or do you want Sheamus
or a fighting Irish?
Or you want a fighting Irish, man? You know, that's what I'm saying. Shout out to the Irish, man. I got love for the Irish.
Yeah. All right, we have this whole thing with Riyadh season, right?
Oh, okay.
Is it possible that we get a game, an NFL game, in Saudi Arabia?
Man.
I'm not entertaining this, by the way. Okay, I'm just asking because Saudi Arabia is taking over. It's getting their foot into seemingly every sport.
I think it's inevitable.
Do you think so?
I think it's inevitable. I think I didn't even think about that. But yeah, I think it's inevitable.
Well, that's all up to Roger Goodell right there.
Commissioner Goodell, who made the trip to Dublin, Ireland there. But I think it's inevitable that one day there will be an NFL game in Saudi Arabia. Yeah. There's big boxing matches that have been taking place over there. The WWE is now holding a lot of events over there, major WWE events over there now. So, yeah.
Low snap for Rodgers. He's going to get out quick to Darnell Washington for a good game. That's going to be second and short after that.
You want to hear Washington's name a little bit more? He's a pretty big dude. That could be like a jump ball, man.
You got to utilize Firemouth and you got to utilize Washington, man. Those are two very good tight ends. 2nd and 3 for Pittsburgh. Got only a 2 receiver set with multiple tight ends, with Smith and Washington on there.
Got some man back with them, though.
Handoff play to Gainwell. He's able to get the first down like nothing.
Move those chains, baby. Move those chains.
We're moving the ball here. I'm liking what I'm seeing from the Steelers offense.
Ireland Steelers has a ring. Yeah, it does, man. They could do what the Angels did a while back. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. So they could be like the Ireland Steelers of Pittsburgh. Or, no, the Pittsburgh Steelers of Ireland. Or however.
Yeah, I think Pittsburgh Steelers of Ireland sounds a little better. All right, Rodgers gets snapped. Pressure comes, throws it right away to the ground, incomplete. Not much. Just not much time. The only guy that was open near was Gainwell, but he had like 0 time.
That Vikings defense was on him as soon as that ball snapped.
I still think the Steelers could use another receiver, man. There's rumors out there that they could be in talks with the Dolphins, which, they already had a trade with the Dolphins, a big trade with the Dolphins this offseason. Not sure if that would happen again. So, an attempt pitch toss play to Gainwell. He's able to break a tackle, and he's able to spin. Looks like they're going to mark him short of the first down.
Yeah, I think he was down just short of it. Now, him being down, the ball made it across, but I think he was down before he stretched that out there.
Wow, 4 receptions, 122 yards, and a touchdown for DK. This is already his best game as a Steeler, and we're only in the first half.
And the thing is about DK Metcalf, it's not like he's the most athletic receiver, but he's just a big dude, and he can make some plays.
He's got speed, man. He's got a lot of speed. 3rd and 1. Inside handoff. Gainwell able to push through the line and get a first down.
Yes. Move those chains. Move those chains.
Yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Gainwell. He's stepping up. There's flag.
Oh, no.
There's a little bit of scuffling going on after the play. I think that's after the play.
That's pushing and shoving after the play, and a flag is thrown. A couple of flags are up there.
Okay, Skoranek just pushed off. He kind of flopped with that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so Skoranek made the first push. Then he got pushed, but that was a flop. All right. Let's see what's
and he's getting some props.
Wow, they caught it on the defense. He sold that, man.
Nice.
He sold that. I don't think there should have been a flag at all, personally.
Well, look, but I like the way he sold it, though. He sold it in ways that other players don't sell it. He sold it like a wrestler. Like a wrestler, when they get clothesline, they throw their legs up, right? You just don't fall backwards. And that's what he did. He kind of like put his legs up like, whoa, like he took me off both my feet.
All right, so he's now just getting set at the line. Toss play once again, and he's still able to get about a yard. That's Johnson on the rush right there. I'm not getting this drive. They've been able to take some time off the clock. We're now approaching.
Yeah, we're a minute.
3 minutes.
We're a minute away from the 2-minute warning now.
This is a really fast first half. We're only at it's 7:32 over here, man.
Wow, man. Yeah, this game has been moving fast.
2nd and 9. We're in shotgun. Washington in motion. He's now set. Play clock. They got it off just in time, I guess. Screen pass, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on to it. He wasn't going to get much out of that anyways, though.
Yeah, he had a defender right in front of his face. Stops the clock at 2:34 left in this half.
you just run the ball or try to get a quick pass to make sure you get a good field goal try over here? No, they're in field goal range. They're in field goal range. They'll be fine. Just try not to take a sack.
3rd and 9 here.
Try the hard count. Try to make them jump off sides and get the snap off. Rodgers scrambles. Running for it. He's going to go with his legs. He's going to get the fumbles. But Broderick Jones picks it up and is able to get more yardage out of that.
Did he fumble that or did he toss it back? That was kind of weird. It was like a bang play. I wasn't even able to see how the ball came out.
Well, the Steelers were able to recover it. That's all I know. That thing,
and it is a first down because Rodgers did. Okay, so let's see. How did that ball come out?
I don't know.
Okay, let's see.
That was a good play defensively.
Yeah. It is a fumble.
Broderick Jones, though.
Wow. That ball took a nice bounce, man. Just perfectly up to his arms.
It's that grass over there. It's that grass over there.
That Ireland grass.
That was weird. But yeah, no, that was a good play from the Vikings defender to be able to do that. Aaron Rodgers trying to fight for every yard.
Aaron Rodgers, man, turns on the burners, man. I'll tell you. Still got some little youth left in him.
And there was so much field open. But we just hit the 2-minute warning. 14-3 Pittsburgh. Got a first down. They're definitely in field goal range, but they could get a touchdown here. Most definitely.
Who is halftime going to help more, Steelers or Vikings?
Minnesota.
Okay.
You got to make those adjustments. That's mandatory right now, especially if the Steelers get another touchdown. Minnesota gets the ball after halftime. That's a big thing. You got to try to hold them to 3 here. So then you can get back within the game within a singular drive.
Well, let's see what they do to finish off this half, because getting 3 would be good, but getting into that end zone, that would really put Minnesota. That would really put Minnesota. They can go into the locker room with their heads hanging. Now they could pump themselves up all they want, but you can't escape reality.
Yeah, you're telling me, Andrew, this game is going by pretty fast.
This game is going by really fast.
It's trying to hurry up, man, so we can finish in time before the other games start. You know?
What other matchups are you looking forward to today?
You got to go with that big matchup between the Packers and the Cowboys Sunday Night Football, which seems like it starts in forever, you know, with where we're at right now. You also got the Chiefs and the Ravens. One of those teams is going to have to go 1-3 unless they tie. That's going to be pretty interesting. That's a 125 game. The veteran knew he got saved right there.
Yeah, he knows that.
All right, Rodgers. Let's see. They bring a heavy set out here with one receiver.
2 men in the backfield.
That's a Ben Skoranek. Bootleg to Washington. Tries to make a move. Stiff arm. Makes another move. And that's a pretty exciting 5-yard gain right there. Man,
I'm not really sure if he gained anything after the catch. He just, shoved a couple of guys so he just wouldn't go down.
I know we don't praise 5-yard gains that much, but that's a really good 5-yard gain, all right? I know they're all treated the same, but man, he probably got like a singular yard after he made the catch.
I got about a good full yard there. 2nd and 5 now.
Connor Hayward in motion. Moves to the outside. Play clock looked like it
Ooh.
ran down. They say they got off in time. Pressure comes. He gets sacked. Just thrown onto the ground.
Maybe they should have thrown a flag for that damn freaking.
It would have worked better.
Yeah, it would have worked better.
Yeah, the penalty would have been for the better right there.
Rodgers goes down with like a one-handed drag down of a sack.
He got thrown.
Oh,
Grabbing the back of the
looked
jersey
like
a little bit.
yeah.
And he did it with like one hand.
Yeah, one hand all the way down, man.
Okay. That's going to be 3rd and 15 now.
Do you really try to go for the first down here?
Okay. Minnesota called a timeout, which makes sense. Yeah, you're still in field goal range.
Okay.
You might as well. That's an interesting looking stadium.
I mean, I'm just saying, you get another QB sack, you go even further back.
But you got Chris Boswell back there, man. Come on.
Got the Boz, man.
He was the MVP last season for the Steelers, right? He literally
Rightfully so.
Literally won 2 games for the Steelers last season. 3rd and 15 from the 20. Rodgers going to throw it to Gainwell. He's going to try to get to the outside to get the first down. He's going to be a few yards short, though. Minnesota's going to take their last timeout. And now they're going to have to settle for a field goal.
Yeah, now we're going to have Boswell come out there and do his thing. Which is going to give Vikings the ball back with like a minute and 40, maybe a minute and 37 or so with one timeout.
Yeah, they're going to have enough time to try to at least get a field goal here. And, I mean, a field goal or 7, nonetheless, is going to be a win for them because they get the ball back.
You like Gatorade or Powerade?
Okay, I haven't drank either in a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute for me.
I was more of a Powerade guy.
Okay.
I like the blue Powerade. That was probably my favorite one.
All right, 30-yard field goal attempt.
Gatorade has more variety, though. Snap good. Kick is blocked.
Oh, you got to be kidding me here.
Out of a 30-yard field goal was straight blocked.
Oh, no, man. And that's not on Boswell.
Nah. No.
Somebody did not cover that guy. Yeah, somebody blew a coverage there and allowed a Steelers defender just to go and jump right in front of the kick. That was not on Boswell. Damn. See, it's just a play like that that can shift the momentum, right? And now Vikes are going to get the ball back with, I forgot, it was like a minute and 30-something seconds left. One timeout. If they are able to score at least a field goal, the Vikings I'm talking about, going into halftime, that could actually make it seem like if they're winning, right? That can actually put the momentum in their court, man. Like, hey, we're not out of it. Come on, man. Like, not good, man. Not good. I thought that that field goal was pretty important, just to kind of stamp that half.
Oh, man. Pittsburgh has been, I guess you could say, dominating so far in this game, but Minnesota can make it a one-possession game by the end of halftime. That is concerning. That is pretty concerning.
If you're the Steelers defense right now, you're looking for a turnover because Vikings are going to be going to the air.
Yeah.
Vikings are looking to score. They're looking to get at least in field goal range. They don't have a lot of time. They only got one timeout. So if you're the Steelers defense right now, you're looking to get the rock, man.
Yeah, man. See how this turns out. Steelers defense so far has been able to stand the test of the Minnesota offense, who looked pretty damn good. Offense and defense, they looked really good last week against the Bungles. How do you feel about the Bengals right now? Do you think they need another quarterback? I think they should probably shop around for one right now with Joe Burrow being out for such a long period of time.
Yeah. I mean, they should, but I think their season's done, man.
You say just screw it, rebuild,
Yeah.
and next season we could build around Burrow?
He just didn't even move to make the block.
Yeah, you gotta protect the line, man. Okay, at the very least, they have a bad field position.
Yeah, exactly.
They start from their 8-9 yard line. He drops back. He's in his own end zone right now. He's gonna throw from his own end zone, complete to his tight end, and that's gonna be a first down. Oh, if that's holding, that's a safety. They threw a flag in the end zone, but they weren't that far. Oh, it's going to be on the Steelers. Roughing the passer.
Wow.
Okay, let's see this replay though.
Yeah, I didn't.
We got to see this replay.
Carson's in his own end zone. Oh, okay. The shot to the head. A shot to the head.
Slapped him in the face.
And see, this could be a momentum shift. This is what I'm talking about here now, man.
Yeah, they were controlling the majority of this half.
Damn it.
You know what? Maybe halftime's better for the Steelers now because they kind of lost that momentum that they had. That's not good. Now they're in some pretty favorable position to score.
Yeah, they're playing well, Andrew. It's just like now it seems like the momentum's starting to shift. Like, oh, here comes the big comeback from the Vikes, and I don't like it.
All right, 14-3, minute and 32 left in the second quarter. Minnesota has it at their own 34. Wentz looking, has time, throws it down the field. Oh, that probably should have been a catch. He was looking for his tight end right there. Yeah, that was a catchable pass, man.
That was incomplete and really had nothing to do with the Steelers' defense.
Slightly overthrew it.
Yeah, he just slightly overthrew it. He was open, man.
At first, I thought it just went in between his hands, but no, it was a little overthrown.
A minute 28 left to go in this half.
All right, we just need to stop. We just can't have him score right here. Even if it's a field goal, I mean, with the half you had, you can't have it just a one-possession game.
Yeah.
So it looks like they're going to bring some pressure. You got one-on-one at the top of the screen. They bring pressure. Wentz has to get it out. He does. Complete middle of the field. Who else? Justin Jefferson for the first down. Pumping his chest. Now they have it at around midfield. Moving the ball. They're not going to take a timeout. They're going to go no huddle here. Wentz calling the play. They're now all set. Wentz drops back for the play. Looking. Scrambling. Past the pocket. Looking for something. He's able to find something. Was able to get his feet in bounds. They're going to say
it's a catch
for about 7 yards.
59 seconds left. The clock has stopped. Let's see if he got it in bounds. And Wentz was scrambling for a while, which took up a lot of the clock. They're showing the previous play.
That was a good throw, though, too. To Jefferson.
I just want to see if he really got his toes in there, though.
You know, maybe he did.
Gosh, how many times do they have to show the previous play? Why don't they show the play that just happened?
One to get off in time. He drops back. Pressure. Able to get past it. Throws it down the field. Wide open. Extremely wide open. Then he slips on his own. And he probably could have had a touchdown if he didn't slip right there. There was no Steeler within like 10 yards of Justin Jefferson right there, which how could you let that happen?
I got no idea. And the clock is still going.
Yeah, he was tackled inbounds.
35 seconds.
In the red zone.
30 seconds now.
Wentz pressure once again. He flips it out to a tight end. He gets a stiff arm, but Patrick Reed's still able to bring him down with them.
They have to take their timeout.
And they do take their timeout with 22 seconds left.
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson with a little bit of frustration there because he knew he could have at least gotten out of bounds.
Yeah, because he slipped and went down on his own.
How do you leave their best receiver wide open like that?
It's that old saying in football. Don't let their best player beat us. You don't allow their best player to beat us. That's the old saying in football.
You got to have eyes on them the whole every play, every single play.
Force them to utilize some of their other weapons, but you got to neutralize their best weapon.
Hey, Jefferson and Metcalf are going at it in terms of stats right now.
Oh, they put 2 seconds back on the clock. So we've got 24 seconds left. 2nd and 12.
From the 15. Witt's going to throw it towards the 10, and he just couldn't hang on to it.
Now bobbled it up into the air.
He also got hit while he was trying to hold it in. That probably had a little bit to do with it. Wilson made the hit. You got 3rd down.
20 seconds left. Oh, he should have caught that.
Yeah.
That went right in between his hands.
You think he kind of turned his head a little bit? No, I don't know.
That should have been a catch.
Okay, 20 seconds left. Towels waving.
Right side of the hash mark.
Vikings in the red zone. He's snapping. They get it off just in time, apparently. Pressure comes. He's going to float it towards the corner of the end zone. And it is caught by Darius Slay, but he only had 1 foot in bounds.
Yeah, he was out of bounds.
Very dangerous. He tried to throw it away. That's all he was trying to do. Is he able to get the toe tap? No, I don't even think he got a foot in bounds.
Okay, so do you go for it here or you kick the field goal?
You're too far out as far as yardage that you need just to get the first. Yeah, okay, very dangerous. You're trying to throw it away, but it's still able to get into the end zone. That's not very great. 33-yarder. Can the Steelers block this? You know the line's going to be a low.
No.
Ramsey jumps off sides. Now it's time to think. That's not going to give him the first down. So it's still going to be 4th down even after that. There's 16 seconds left.
Yeah, I don't think they. I think they still go for the field goal.
Yeah, unless they fake it, but there's 16 seconds left. You don't have a timeout. Now it's going to be a very short
yarder.
one, 28. So that was good. They don't bring any pressure this time.
Yeah, no.
It's up and good. We got a 14-6 game, 12 seconds left in the second quarter. And barring anything crazy on the kickoff, I don't think the Steelers are going to do anything. They do have all 2 timeouts, so let's see what they do. Maybe Minnesota kicks it.
What would you do? Or does that just depend what happens on the kickoff?
Yeah, let's see where we get the ball.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a pretty big return, then you might want to take a shot or two. But
I like the yellow end zone for the Steelers. I don't know why. Okay, so the reason why they don't do that all year, they only do it like late December, is because Pitt plays there too, the college.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure why they play at the same stadium. I don't know where Pitt played before, but yeah, they share the same stadium. So there's a few teams that do that. I know Miami shares the same stadium as the Dolphins. There's a few teams that do that.
I think UNLV shares a stadium with the Raiders as well. I think.
Yeah. It would have been cool if they kept 3 Rivers for the for the Panthers. I just don't know how the condition was for 3 Rivers. It was one of those cookie cutter stadiums, so
And the Raiders sharing it with UNLV. I mean, the Raiders used to share it with the Oakland A's.
They just can't have anything. They gotta share everything.
Big difference though now.
Yeah. Okay, let's see how this return is.
All right.
Tina, that's a very good kick from the one.
Yeah.
Gainwell trying to make something happen. Just don't fumble the ball. He doesn't. All right, just take the knee.
Take a knee. Minnesota has no timeouts anyway.
Art Rooney.
I saw that little small documentary on the connection with the Rooneys and Ireland. I had no idea that Dan Rooney was the actual ambassador.
Oh, look at that outfit.
All right, so we're waiting here for a knee. One of the most exciting plays in the sport of football.
What if they fake the knee?
Oh, that'd be great.
Have we ever seen a
Look
fake
at those
knee?
beers, man. Look how dark they are.
Have we ever seen a fake knee in the history of the NFL?
I don't think so.
We don't see it there.
All right, we don't see a fake knee. I think has anybody faked the knee? Does anybody know? Has anybody faked the knee in the NFL?
I mean, they fake spikes.
Yes, spikes. Yes. Okay, that has happened. The Steelers have done that, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
So we're not talking about faking the spike or anything, but faking a knee.
I don't think that's happened.
I don't think it's happened, man.
Yeah, I get creative.
I would do it just to be the first to do it. Just to be the first to do it.
You'll go fake the knee and then have your quarterback just run like a little bit and then just slide. Hey, but you faked the knee. You faked it.
All right, so we are at halftime now. So going into halftime, I asked you earlier, who does that help? Okay, now who does it help? Now that we see what happened right before halftime, now who does it help? Still sticking with the same answer?
The Steelers had to catch their bearing a little bit, man. They kind of lost the momentum and everything like that. Yeah, I think they need to make some adjustments. They didn't block for the field goal that they had. So, yeah.
Yeah, Andrew, I haven't seen a fake knee. A fake spike, I've seen that. Fake everything I've seen. But, yeah, fake knee, no, I haven't seen that. That's why I'm saying I would do it just to be the first to do it. It's going into halftime, of course. I wouldn't do it at the end of the game. And then you'll probably start like a big fight or a big brawl or something like that. We're going into halftime? Yeah, I'd do it.
All right, so we got the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. A lot of people look forward to these matchups between Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
We all know who we want to win as Steeler fans. All right. Who do you got in that game? I think it's an Arrowhead. The Ravens have looked good. The two teams that they've lost to have been the Bills and the Lions. The Chiefs, on the other hand, they've kind of struggled, man. I mean, they did lose to the Chargers, which are probably one of the best teams in the AFC right now, if not the best team in the AFC.
AFC West champs.
Right.
I'm calling it.
Who do you have in that one? They haven't looked that good. The Chiefs haven't looked that good. They did beat the Giants, but, I mean, it's the Giants we're talking about here.
I got a theory.
Okay.
I got a theory. I think I know what the problem is. They're not showing Taylor Swift anymore. They're not. They're not showing Taylor Swift anymore. And I think that's the problem, man. I think that's the issue.
That will do it.
You get two great teams that have two losing records. Gosh, man. Who's turning it around? Because I think both teams are going to turn it around at some point. Okay, I do. Who's going to turn around on this one?
It's going to look bad for either team to start 1-3.
Yeah, but I'm for one reason or another, and it pains me to say this as a Steeler fan, I think the Ravens are going to take this one, man. I think they're going to be the ones to turn it around first. I don't know what's happening over there with KC. Maybe it is because they're not showing Taylor Swift. I don't know, but I I think KC is going to have a little bit of a rough season. I do think they turn it around, and I do believe they have a winning season. I just don't think they're going to be the dominant force that we've known them to be this season. They will have a winning season, and I think we probably even do see them get into the playoffs.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're going to be the dominating force that we're used to seeing them.
I'll put a little bit more on that. I think they're first round exits this year.
Ooh.
Okay, I say that not because they're bad. They just been good for so long. That's hard to keep up, man. That's very hard to keep up. And I said it, they kind of look tired in the Super Bowl game. Yeah, I just don't see it. They can't be elite every single year. I think they take a little bit of a step down this season. They'll probably be back next season. But this season, I just don't see it for KC. And maybe I'm wrong. I mean, this isn't the first time I've said that or people have said that. Baltimore looks like the better team right now. The 2 seasons they lost were very good. I probably expect the Ravens to win, although I'm going to be cheering for the Chiefs, of course, which it sounds weird, but it's against a division rival, so I have to. All right, I have to. I don't want to root for the Chiefs, but for this game, I kind of have to, man. But I do got Baltimore going in there and winning. So far, the 2 best teams in the AFC look like the Chargers and the Bills. My dark horse team, if you want to throw the Broncos in there, you could. Oh no, I'm sorry, not the Broncos. The Colts. If you want to throw the Colts in there, you can throw the Colts in there. All right. Indiana Jones, 3-0. I don't know. You got those towels waving out there, man. A few green terrible towels.
So I was watching the Standard, right? For those who don't know, you guys go on YouTube, and the Steelers have their own channel, and on that channel, they basically have their own freaking Hard Knocks, right, for the Steelers, right, and it's all season long. And there was a question that was thrown around there. Man, I forgot who was asking it. He was asking all the players, and the question is, for the rest of your life, you can only choose one for the rest of your life. Okay? So I'm asking you, and I'm asking everybody in the chat. You can only choose one. Hot food and hot drinks, or cold food and cold drinks for the rest of your life. So anything that you eat either has to be hot or cold, and the drink has to be hot or cold for the rest of your life. I thought that was kind of interesting because I'm like, okay, when you think about cold food, you think about just a bunch of sandwiches and everything. I think hot food is a lot better, but I don't think I can do hot drinks for the rest of my life. I think I would rather, and I live in SoCal. Okay, so hot drinks, yeah, I think I'm going to have to go with the cold stuff, even though I like hot food better. There's much more variety of hot food. It's just a lot better, and eating it all cold is, yeah. I mean, cold pizza is not bad, but.
So you're fine eating like cold pozole?
I know, man. Cold tamales.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, man. But I'm also thinking about the drink as well, though. I think the drink is what really does it here, because then all your drinks are going to have to be hot. Think about that. We live in SoCal, man. Like, right. I can't. Nah.
Okay. See, it has to be hot. It's not room temperature. It has to be hot.
It has to be hot, yeah.
How is that even possible?
Yeah, see, Andrew's cheating. He's saying cold drinks, hot food. Yeah, of course. But again, if the food is cold, you have to go with the cold drink. If the food is hot, you got to go with the hot drink. Where I live, I got it. Just the drink is the one that takes me off. I got to go with the cold.
Just drink the hot drink and have an ice pack on you, man.
No.
See, I don't really like cold. Okay, it just depends on the food. I do like cold sandwiches. I don't like any other things cold as far as food. You know, because I'm a real food eater over here. I like food more than I I like soda or whatever, if that makes any sense. I gotta go hot food, hot water.
That's not gonna work. What about when you're working out, man? You're gonna drink hot
It's
water?
gonna keep you warm.
Good.
It's gonna keep you,
Nah. Dang that, man.
Think about it. You don't have to warm up or anything. You're just ready to go.
Nah.
Your body's gonna get used to it either
And
way.
by the way, cold pizza is not bad. Some people actually prefer cold pizza.
I don't know. I can't do that.
I don't. Okay, I don't prefer cold pizza, but some people actually prefer, the day after pizza when it's cold. I don't prefer. I think it's decent, but I mean, there's some food out there that can do it when it's cold.
Like pozole?
Nah. Screw that. Nah. And that's probably it right there. Like my pozole days are done, man, because I will not eat cold pozole.
So
that sucker gets hard. It looks like jelly. Nah, I'm good.
So you cook yourself a steak. You have to wait until it cool. You have to put it in the fridge, and you have to eat it out of the fridge.
Yeah, I know, man. But there's other food. It's just the drinks. I'm not gonna do hot drinks for the rest of my life, man.
That's tough.
I live in SoCal, man. It's not gonna happen. No.
Move to Antarctica.
And then maybe we can talk.
Or Alaska. I don't think anybody lives in Antarctica. We moved to Alaska. There you go.
Vic says cold pizza only when you are hungry.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't do cold pizza. I've tried it. It's not my favorite. Definitely not my favorite. I like leftover pizza, but I gotta warm it up.
And they're having a concert over there in Ireland, man. I live in AZ. In summertime, everything turns hot. Yeah, see, I live in SoCal, man. I'm not gonna be doing hot drinks for the rest of my life. Dang that, man.
And they have a whole stage out there and everything.
Is this, dude? Did you get the memo? Is this going to be a longer halftime than usual? Because they set up a stage out there, man.
Yeah, it has to be a bit of a longer halftime.
I mean, every game has a little bit of a halftime show, but they don't roll out a stage out there. Look at everything that they're putting on the side.
That's the guy's name, Miles Smith.
Do you know who he is? All right. Well, hey, man, look, it's halftime. I don't know how long this halftime is. They're having like a full Super Bowl concert out there with a stage and everything. So, all right. So what do the Steelers got to do, man? Even at the end zones, looks like they got dancers.
I didn't even see all that. What they got to do is stick to what was working. I mean, continue to try to feed the ball to
DK Metcalf.
Do what you can offensively, defensively.
If you're the Vikings, though, isn't that what you're talking about? If you're the Vikings defense, aren't you guys talking about we got to stop DK?
Right. That's your guy, though. They got to stop him. See, offensively, I honestly don't know because they just haven't shown that much. Okay, they had one good half. I don't know, man.
Who hasn't shown that much?
The Steelers' offense, as far as the season as a whole. You could try to get Calvin Austin in the mix. Gainwell actually hasn't been doing too bad in the running game and receiving a little bit.
Have we heard Austin's name at all?
Not much.
I don't think I've heard his name at all this game.
They had two good drives. They had two good drives because one of them was just a long touchdown pass, which was, one play?
Okay.
Defensively, I'm sorry, if I'm the Vikings, what I'm doing offensively is throwing in the middle of the field because that's the Steelers' weakness. They don't cover middle of the field.
Which is weird to say, man, because usually secondaries force you to throw to the sidelines.
Yeah, not this secondary. With the schemes that they have, they just leave the middle of the field wide open. I don't know how that is or what, but that's just if you have to get your tight end in there, that's fine. It doesn't matter who it is, just middle of the field, just get out to the middle of the field.
Which is probably why this game is moving along so fast because a lot of the passes are the middle of the field, so it doesn't stop the clock. If it's all to the sidelines, then, they step out of bounds and it stops the clock. But this game is moving along, man. This game is moving along a lot faster than the halftime.
We have 2 Monday night games this week.
Again?
Yeah. It's this week, right? Let me look.
Don't let Jefferson beat you guys in the second half. Yeah, I've been saying it, man. I've been saying it all morning. It's the old saying in football. You don't let their best guy beat you. You force them to use other guys, but you do not let their best guy beat you. Just need to work harder on their running game. Steelers have a good running back. Yeah, they give Rodgers a little bit of time. If they can open up some gaps there, little hands off here and there, even some screen passes.
Yeah, something, man. You got to utilize everybody. Try your best to utilize everybody.
So, do we got 2 Monday nighters or no?
Yeah. We got okay, the first one, I don't even know how this is prime time, but it's the Jets and the Dolphins. They have a combined record of 0-6, and they got the Bengals and the Broncos. That's not too bad. I mean, it would have been better if Burrow was out there, but still not too bad. Broncos 1-2, Bengals 2-1. Give me Denver on that one.
Yeah,
they kind of need it too. They can't be going 1-3.
All right, here we go, man. Second half game ready to kick off. Vic, you're a Steeler fan. You're gonna make it out to Ireland next time they go out there. I'm telling you, man, I'm planning next time they go to Ireland. I want to go, man. Ireland is on my bucket list. I do want to go to Ireland. As LA Dodgers won the West champs. Yes, they did. Roger looks good. Yeah, he looks pretty good outside of the taking that sack in the first drive. He looks pretty good, man. Rogers, that dude is a freaking crybaby. We need a quarterback. Well, that's who we got right now. Vic, I know you don't like Rodgers. And in a way, he is one of those guys that kind of, all right, the kickoff is up. Really good kickoff, man. Here comes the return. It gets down to the 33-yard line. Vikings get the ball first.
Hey, you guys know how I feel about the quarterback situation, all right?
Look, Rodgers. Look, he's a crafty veteran. He always did kind of come off of like kind of throwing his guys under the bus and like nothing's his fault. It's everybody else's fault but his. He does kind of have that attitude a little bit. But hey, if he could get us a win.
Our first play of the second half. It's going to be a handoff play. Jordan Mason for about 2 or 3-ish. Hey, you guys know how I felt about the whole quarterback situation. I talked about it this offseason, all right? I did say before the season started, I wouldn't be a big fan if they got Aaron Rodgers. I did say that. And it's not that I think he's a bad quarterback. I don't think it was a good enough fit. Not that they can't be good, but I don't think they're going to be a Super Bowl contender with Aaron Rodgers. Josh Beck's going to be a screen pass to Jordan Mason, and he gets tackled by Wilson right away.
Nice.
Screen pass blown up.
Wilson doesn't get enough credit, man. I like him on the defense. And by the way, Rodgers is like a very, very temporary fix. He's definitely not long-term. He's a very, very temporary
All right, we got 3rd and 11. Steelers defense playing back, but they might bring some pressure. See what they decide to do. They do bring a little bit of pressure. He's going to have to get it off.
Get him!
Get him! Sacked by Nick Herbig. There's a flag. I don't know what that could be on. Is that holding?
Should be holding.
On offense, that's the only thing I can see. That's definitely not roughing the passer. It was called in the backfield. Holding on offense. That doesn't matter.
Yes.
All right.
Let's go.
Steelers are able to force the 3-and-out on the first drive of the game. First drive of the half. Now he's just
Tries
able
to move up, yeah.
to shift and shift and shift. Having Dak. Okay. That's a good one. All right, the punt is off, and it's a pretty decent punt. He's going to take it to around the 29 yard. He tries to spin.
Just go down.
And he loses yards on the return. Okay, how do you feel? Okay. Would you prefer Dak Prescott right now or Aaron Rodgers right now?
Rodgers. Right now, Rodgers. Again, I'm not talking about, I don't even think Dak would be long-term either. So if we're thinking about short-term, give me Rodgers.
Really?
If we're talking about long-term, like that's going to be your guy for the next few years or something, maybe I'll go Dak. But if we're talking about very short-term, if we're talking about this season and next season, which I think that's all it is for Rodgers, give me Rodgers.
I don't know about next season.
Well
then it will only be a 1 year. You know what I think it is?
Well, what if he does good? Heck, what if they win it? Should they bring him back?
Oh, that's a huge if over here.
They win that AFC championship at least.
A very huge if, and I'm not even trying to sound negative here. That's a very huge if. Okay, sure. I don't think that's gonna happen though. I'm telling you, I don't think much is gonna change. But yeah, what was I saying?
That Dak or Rodgers. I said you're saying I'm saying that maybe this year and next year for Rodgers. You're saying like no, it's just this year.
It's gotta be. Okay, there are rumblings that he probably might come back next season. Here's my thing. I don't think the Steelers know what they're doing at the quarterback situation. I don't think they have any sort of clue what's happening there. That's why I think they're trying to bring in these 1 year guys. Like, what's going to happen next year? Who are they going to bring in?
I do think the Steelers right now are just trying to throw anything against the wall, seeing what sticks. And right now, they have a veteran in Rodgers. I'm not the biggest Aaron Rodgers fan. I'm just saying, like, right now, that's what they got. I know that they know that, okay, we got to develop a quarterback. Right now, this is who we got, but we're trying to develop. We're trying to scramble and trying to see who we could get because Rodgers is not long-term. However, I will say if this turns out to be a pretty good season, I do think they make it rain on him and they bring him back for one more season.
Oh, they have a Steelers Pro Shop in Ireland.
Ireland, huh?
Oh, man,
wow, that looked pretty badass, man. With look at the old English and everything.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool hoodie. That's the problem. They don't have a former direction. And let's be real here. It's not just the quarterback situation that's the problem, which is why I've been saying maybe they should go a year for a tank or something. You know, you never know. Maybe it is better. Maybe I'm wrong. I kind of hope I'm wrong here.
All right, come on, Rodgers.
Toss play to Gainwell, and he is tackled. That was a weird tackle.
I think he lost a yard there. All right, see, now you guys are going to make me root for Rodgers here, man. I want to prove you guys wrong. Mike Tomlin, 2 weeks in a row, no hat, no beanie, just a clean shaved head.
Yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that. I got to have something.
All right. Rodgers will prove you guys wrong right
Second
here.
and
Come
11.
on, Rodgers. Come on, Rodgers.
From the 25. Another gift to Gainwell. He's able to turn it up and able to break a singular tackle. That was a decent gain.
He'll be about 3-4 yards shy of the first down here, though. 3rd and 4.
Okay, no, I want him to prove me wrong. I want this team to prove me wrong. But the way they handled the offseason, I was not a fan of most of the things that they did. Were there some good things? Sure. But most of the things they did, I wasn't that big of a fan. They have one of the oldest teams in the NFL right now, too.
And Rodgers doesn't help that.
No.
That
he contributes to that.
He contributes to it.
Play clock running down. They got to get the snap off. They get it off just in time. Rodgers looking to his running back. Gets it. Just nothing. couldn't even get a yard. And both teams go 3 and out on their first drives.
And all those beers that they're drinking over there look like freaking like root beers. They're all dark, man.
Do we see a defensive matchup in the second half?
That would definitely favor the Steelers with a nice lead.
Waitman with the boom. He gets hit as soon as he caught the ball by Ben Skoranek. Oh, don't call that a penalty.
Come on, man.
He didn't call a fair catch.
Yeah, that flag was late. I don't think that's going to be – there was no fair catch.
Oh, he was hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so Skoranek was hit into the returner.
Maybe illegal block. Yes.
Oh, yeah, that goes on Minnesota.
Yeah, that goes on Minnesota. All right.
So Skoranek was hit stick, and then off the impact, he hit the punt returner. Huh.
See, look at that, man. I'm going to Ireland one day. I will be there, man. What Rogers doing?
All I gotta say, man, is that I'm still rooting.
I mean, I've heard, you know, like when he was with the Jets and the Packers, he used to have a podcast when he was in Green Bay, and he did come off like always, like nothing was my fault. You know, if this guy would have made that block, if this, you know, things like that. He was an elite quarterback, though. I will say that.
Yeah.
You know?
He still has the arm. He doesn't have the mobility that he used to. I mean, he did show off the legs.
He turned on the burners, man.
The legs a little bit in this game.
I mean, I'm not. You know what?
He did fumble.
He did fumble because he was focused on being Usain Bolt, man. I mean, he turned on those burners, man.
Yeah. Okay. He still has the arm. That's one thing that you give him. He still has the arm. All right. So if you're down by a few points at midfield for a Hail Mary, you can still rely on him. He's probably the best Hail Mary thrower of all time. I don't know who else would be that. I just don't think it was the best fit for the Steelers, personally. Again, I do expect them to still have a winning record. I do expect them to even stick it to the playoffs. But after that, I don't have that much optimism, which is not something I want to say. I think there's a bigger problem that they haven't focused on. That's what I think it is. And it's been very alarming that they've had a different starting quarterback every year since 2021. That's pretty alarming. You had Big Ben. You had Mitch Trubisky, Kenny Pickett, Mason Rudolph. That's like 6 or so different starting quarterbacks that they had. Minnesota gets it at their own 10 after the penalty. Steelers bring pressure, play action pass. He throws it towards the sideline, incomplete. He was looking for Addison there, just couldn't get it to him.
You know, the Steelers take so much pride in not having so many head coaches or switching head coaches, but man, we really got to get a quarterback.
They've had 3 head coaches,
but they got to settle down with a quarterback here.
They've had 3 head coaches, and they've been around since 1933.
If you guys don't know that, Icy Light beer is a local. This isn't a beer. This isn't a cup.
But Wentz was favoring his hand a little bit after that play. Run play, Mason able to find a little bit of something. They're still getting pushed up, and that turns into a good gain. It looked like he was going to be dead to rights out around the line of scrimmage. He was able to stay patient, though.
And he's holding that hand there, man. Like something's wrong with his hand. But back to this, the IC Light is a local Pittsburgh beer. IC stands for Iron City.
He fumbled the ball because his O-line didn't block. You know what, Andrew? You're right. How dare they? 3rd and 3. Towels are waving. Crowd is going crazy. Is WAP offsides? I hope not. Gets it complete.
Dang it.
On a slant route for Adam Thielen. Now, he was a Viking for, I believe, majority of his career. Then he kind of went away, went to a few other teams. Now he's back with Minnesota.
And you know what's going on right now? Exactly what I was saying. You don't let their best team, their best player beat us.
I haven't heard Justin Jefferson yet.
Exactly.
Mason able to get another good gain, though. That's easily 8 or 9 yards.
Yeah, I have not heard Jefferson's name.
Okay, but now the rushing game is starting to heat up for Minnesota. Now that's starting to heat up. So far, every game the Steelers have given up at least 100+ yards rushing.
Which is terrible, man.
That is very bad. The Steelers are well known to always have a good
Wentz shaking his hand.
Play action bootleg is going to be a completed pass to Mason. That's going to be a first down. He's down at the 45. That's a good gain. Ain't nothing special about that play.
No, man. There's nothing special about any of these plays, but they're working. They're just driving down the field here.
Those just known on the outside. Darius Slay was the closest guy, but he was way back there. That was a soft spot on the zone defense.
Nice stadium, man. I like the look of it.
Okay, Minnesota moving the ball. They haven't thrown the ball. Or I'm sorry. He's able to fight for an extra yard, gain of 2. They haven't thrown the ball as far as a few yards since Wentz has been favoring that wrist.
Right.
They did throw the ball the play before, but that was a very short pass. So I don't know if he's struggling there or what.
I didn't see what happened to his hand, but yeah, he hasn't been throwing it downfield.
Okay, halfway through this quarter, Wentz is going to throw it incomplete.
Oh.
Okay, there's that throw that we're looking for.
And
it was just right through him.
I think that was another ball that should have been catched.
Yeah, I was right through.
I'm glad they didn't catch it, but I want to see the replay because something's going on with some of these receivers with Minnesota. That looked like a very catchable ball. It looked like it hit him like in the face mask.
Come on! Oh, look at that hat!
Nice hat, man. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Terrible towels are waving.
3rd and 8.
Come on.
Halfway through this quarter, Vikings near midfield. Steelers could use this stop.
And it's been a good drive by Minnesota.
They're pressing towards the line of scrimmage. They bring pressure. Wentz is scrambling for his life. He has the first down and more. And now he goes out of bounds. Minnesota now in Pittsburgh territory.
Damn. Let's see where it opened up at. Oh yeah, that
whole side of the field.
You had to take that. Oh, definitely, man. Wide open. That would have been a huge stop for the Steelers, man. That would have completely punctured the tires of the Vikings there. Had they made that stop.
They're going to play off inside. Pressure comes, and he gets – he's able to avoid the first wave, and then he gets sacked. Ball's out. Minnesota picks it up.
Was he down,
Okay, yeah, they're going to have to take another look at this.
A lot happened on this play. A lot happened.
Yeah, pressure came before. Wentz was able to avoid that Deshaun Elliott. Oh, he was able to avoid 2 waves, and then Elliott was able to get him. That looks like the ball was out.
Yeah, that is a fumble.
It was.
Now Wentz is holding his left side.
Wentz is having a tough time right now, man. So 2nd and 11, they still got a loss of yards. Fakes the pitch. Pressure comes once again. TJ Watt, they get sacked. Benton on the sack. Right? I like this, what I'm seeing from this defense right now. But the 3rd down defense was the problem. They had a 3rd and 8 last time, right?
Yeah. So TJ didn't make the sack. He brought the pressure.
Yeah, no. He couldn't avoid Benton, though. That was kind of like pick your poison right there. 3rd and 16 from the 50. When it's going to throw intercepted, TJ Watt.
Let's go, Watt. Let's go, Watt.
At the line. He deflected and got the interception. And punts the ball.
Punts the ball out to the Fighting Irish to get this. Was great. Why? Because the Vikings were starting to pick up momentum, starting to have a good drive. And in 2 plays, man.
Dude, that was a good play, man.
Nice.
He tipped it himself, and then it was just in the air for a little bit, and he was able to get it out of the air. That was a good pick.
Andrew, you're nasty, man. Those dark beers are terrible.
All right, now we got good field position. There's no reason why we shouldn't get a touchdown here, right? At least a field goal. I'm not going to be greedy. All right? I'm not going to be greedy. Let's just make it a 2-possession game. We have it on the Minnesota side of the field. Let's make it a 2-possession.
Look what happened to the last field goal attempt.
Yeah, you got to block on. Yeah. You got to block at the line.
Yeah. So
hopefully Tomlin said, "Hey, you guys got to block at the line. That's part of what you got to do."
All right. So where we at? 8:30 Pacific Standard Time.
I've been up for 4 hours.
Pacific Standard Time.
I was trying to go back to sleep for a little bit, but I couldn't.
Just the excitement, huh?
Oh, the adrenaline.
I woke up at like 5:50 or something.
It's been a long time since I woke up that early. For a little bit, I was working like in the early morning like that. All right, so I'm just straight running the ball right now.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. How aggressive should the Steelers be right now?
Just run the ball.
Just run the ball. Okay.
Unless you're feeling a little bit cocky and want to take a shot into the end zone, go ahead. Yeah, I'm just running the ball right now. Probably the first play.
Yeah, I'm probably right. Well, you know what? Okay, I'll say this. If they're going to be aggressive, do it in the very first play. And then after that, be a little bit more conservative. But I would say right now, because the morale, right? Vikings were having a pretty good drive. They turned the ball over. Surprise them right off the rip with the very first play. After that, then, go with whatever you need to do to just gain yards. But right now, I would say go for it.
They're in shotgun.
Right now, this very first play. Rip their hearts out, man.
Farmouth in motion. He's now set to the left side. Very low snap.
Gosh.
He's able to get it off to Darnell Washington, though. He's able to get some extra yardage. That's going to be a gain of about 8.5 yards.
And that ball was snapped to Rodgers' ankles.
Damn. That's a tough interception to make that Watt had.
Yeah.
Yeah, full concentration and everything. 2nd and 1 in shotgun formation again. You guys know I don't really like these. All right, they hand it off, and he's able to get the first down. Kenneth Gainwell is able to get down with 4 progress out around the 20. I never understand why in short field situations, in short down situations, you go shotgun. It never made sense to me.
You're just snapping the ball further back away from where you need to get it.
And the thing is, it was a run play.
Yeah.
So I don't.
That's a good shot right there, man.
The defense all huddled up. I like that.
That's a good picture right there.
They seem very in sync right now. That's what you want to see from a defense that was struggling for the most part. Even last week, they only gave up 14 points, but
I think the ball is right on the 20.
All right, pitch play to Gainwell outside. He's going to try to break, and he gets a little bit of a stiff arm. He's about 6.
Steelers now inside the red zone here.
I like this, just a little bit slow drive, give your defense some rest. So far, this is the best defensive game that the Steelers have had.
What about offense? Offensively.
They're looking a lot better than I thought they would without Warren right now. I didn't think they're going to be able to move the field. And I'll play Gainwell inside, and he's able to break, and he's down at around the 4.
All right, how much are you liking Gainwell? He's having a good game here, man.
He's doing his thing. They were able to bring blocks right there. That's good. Yeah, they got blocks for him.
Yeah.
Imagine if you get blocks from Warren, man. Warren could turn the game around within one play. He has that speed. He really does. We've seen it happen before. All right, first and go for the Steelers from the 5. Washington in motion. They're going to hand it off to Gainwell once again. He's going to cut it to the inside. He's going to get in the end zone.
Yeah!
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Kenneth Gainwell.
Let's go!
Yeah, they got the scoreboard wrong.
Hey, whoa. They're giving the points to Minnesota.
Yeah, they got the scoreboard wrong.
Yeah, what the heck? All right, now they take those points off of Minnesota, but they didn't give it to Pittsburgh yet.
Gainwell has stepped up in this game.
That's what I'm saying. What's your thoughts on Gainwell, man? He's been doing his thing.
All right, snap is good. Kick is good. See?
And that's how you block.
Well, when you block for Bonzo, he's got it.
He's got it, yes.
All you got to do is block. 21-6 Pittsburgh. They're able to cash in after a TJ Watt interception. Kenneth Gainwell able to punch it in for the touchdown. They have a 15-point lead.
This is good. This is good, man. I woke up feeling a little depressed. That's kind of gone now.
And you had to wake up early on a Sunday too. So
I had to wake up.
That's tough.
I had to wake up very early on a Sunday. That's against my religion. That's blasphemy right there. By the way, I want to go ahead and throw this out there because we were talking about it last night. The East Coast, okay, all the New Yorkers and everybody on the Eastern Seaboard and over there, the Atlantic Coast and everything, talking about in order to watch this game, they got to be up early at 9:30 in the morning for them.
That was supposed to be a hard.
Good gosh, 9:30.
We do that on a weekly.
Yes. The games here for us start at 10. So we got to be up at like 9:30. So to them over there, it was like, we got to be up early in the morning, 9:30 is kickoff. Like, what?
What about
The heck?
Hawaiian Steeler fans, man. What about Steeler fans from Hawaii?
See,
Or
they have
from-
it worse. They're 2 hours behind us here.
And okay, shout out to all the Steeler fans over there on the East Coast. All right, but we had to get up at 6. Right? I got up at 4:30, man. All right, for this game, we have to watch this game at 6:30. All right, that's crazy. But I do think that the Pacific time has the best time zone because you get football pretty much the whole day. For the East Coast, you got if you have a prime time game, that game ends like close to midnight.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Their games start at 8. And I'm USC fan, so last week USC played at 8 p.m. I didn't really like that too much, and that's what the East Coast has to deal with every single week. So I'm not really.
If you're gonna go somewhere to watch the game, which we used to do,
Yeah.
it is a little bit early, right?
Yeah, no, it is.
But I think it is the best time because you get football all day at reasonable times.
This is a good return. He's able to get to break to the outside. He's past the 50, past the 40, and he's out of bounds. Still running, by the way.
Boswell is the one that pushed him out of bounds.
Now there's a flag. Let's hope that's holding. He had a lot of room to run.
Wow.
What did I say?
Back.
That was holding on Minnesota. Okay, the only time that probably is better is Mountain Time.
Yeah, Mountain Time isn't bad.
What are they? Is it 2 hours?
It's 1 hour 1 hour ahead of us. You got Pacific, Mountain, Central, and Eastern.
Okay, Central's 2 hours.
Right? Yeah, Central's 2 hours.
Central probably isn't too bad. I probably like Mountain Time better.
Yeah.
All right, 1st and 10 from inside of their 20 after that holding call, which is very costly for Minnesota.
And again, that's got to be very
Josh Beck's going to take a shot downfield, floated, incomplete.
I think that was an uncatchable ball anyway.
He was looking for Jefferson right there.
Which we have not heard his name, man, this half.
That was a straight floater.
I just think that ball was thrown out of bounds, man.
Yeah. Okay. I like what they were trying to do. Ramsey looks shaken up on the sideline.
Yeah, he's sitting on the bench now, man, taken out of the game.
An emotion, handoff play, and he's running into a bit of a wall. Might have gotten a yard, though, off of that forward progress.
They're going to give him a yard.
Yeah.
3rd and 9.
Okay. Defense is – Addison was open.
Oh, look, that's where he got hurt.
Damn. See, he was faking that injury earlier, too.
Right, yeah.
And
if I was the Vikings, I'd go. That's exactly where I would go. Wouldn't you? I mean, the defender gets hurt.
To test Pierre,
the very next play, that's where you go.
3rd and 9. So it's bring pressure and he gets sacked.
Nice.
He couldn't handle the heat, and you got terrible towels all over the place. Steelers defense is showing up in Ireland.
Yeah, they send 6. Gosh, man. Wentz had no chance.
Bang with another sack, man. Hey, he's putting up some numbers in this game. All right, now you're going to have to pump from your own end zone and bring the pressure. They almost got to it.
Is up.
Calvin Austin on the return. He's running
Don't
backwards
lose yards,
again, but
man.
he's starting to
Don't
get
lose
it
yards.
some space past the 50. And now they're in Minnesota's territory. Not too bad of a return. You know,
I get everybody wants to have like that break free and run it all the way back. I understand that, but stop running back. Just get as many yards as you can. Get as many yards as you can. You get the ball, just drive forward. If you're going to run into a wall, you're going to run into a wall, but just gain those 5 yards, gain those 10 yards, gain those 2 yards. But all this, let me run back. Yes, sometimes it works. Sometimes it works. But a lot of the times, you're running back 5-10 yards to try to break free, to try to find an opening, and you end up losing yards.
Okay, I'm fine with the first attempt and trying to go back, but if you're gonna keep doing it now, man, and that only works for returns. If you're a receiver and you're trying to do that, that just there's Steelers had a few receivers that would do that, and they would have the first down, but then they would run back to try to get more yards even after they got the first down, and they wouldn't get the first down because of that.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't do that if I was a receiver, but punt return, yeah, I mean, might as well. You got nothing to lose there, other than a few yards, I guess. But that's not going to affect 1st and 10 or anything like that.
All right, so I'm assuming that it's going to be a bunch of run plays here.
You don't want to get too conservative. There's still a full quarter left to be played.
Yes.
So you want to get extremely conservative. But Kenneth Gainwell is running the ball pretty efficiently, so I wouldn't be surprised if they just continue to do that.
And hey man, I'm digging Gainwell, man. I mean, Warren's my boy. I had an eye on him a while back. I was just like, hey, this guy. Even when Harris was there, when Najee Harris was there, I was still saying, hey, Jaylen Warren, man, this dude, you could do some good things with this guy.
But they're also creating space for Gainwell. All right, when Warren would get the ball the first 3 weeks, it was just he was hit right away. That was the problem.
There's Croke Park. Okay, it was track.
1884?
Oh. They're showing the history of Croke Park where they're playing this game. Wow.
It's been around since 1884?
Wow. They held track there, and you can see the outer track. You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got like some green cover on it. 35 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, that's going to be the last play unless they throw the ball. But I'm assuming they're going to run the ball, so it's probably going to be the last play of the
very good position for the Steelers here, man.
Toss play to Johnson. He's able to make a move inside, and he's able to get about 8-9 yards on the first play of the drive. And that just let the clock run down.
Do you go for another player or just let it run down?
You got the lead. You got possession. Just let the clock run down.
All right, I'll be back.
I'm fine with that. And at this point, I mean, any score could probably close it out, assuming they get some time off the clock. That was a good rush from Johnson. The running attack's actually doing pretty well, which I was not expecting. That was not on my bingo card here. If I had the Steelers moving the football, it would have not have been from running the ball because of how bad the rushing game has been so far this season. But if they could be consistent like this, if they could be consistently good like this, when Warren comes back, man, it's going to be pretty tough to stop. But they have to be consistent because that's another problem with the Steelers. They are very inconsistent when it comes to performance and things like that. So consistency is key for them. Yeah, they're controlling this game though, for the most part. Minnesota has shown their flashes, has had a few good drives, but some of them have stalled out or some of them have been turnovers. Give credit to the Steelers defense, man. They're making plays. They're making them splash plays. Minnesota hasn't even touched the end zone yet. But Steelers trying to close it out. Ideally, if you have a 3-possession game in the 4th quarter, that should be good enough. I think the Steelers are going to be playing in Ireland quite a bit now. They might even make it an annual thing, or not an annual thing, but since it's a 17-game season, they'll probably give, if the Steelers have that extra game, they probably will give it to an Ireland game. I mean, why not? Unless they go to another spot like Mexico City or anything like that. But I think they'll attempt to do Ireland more often. You know, it's too big of a fan base not to do. The other thing I find a little bit odd is that Minnesota, or the end zones, it's one side is Minnesota, one side is the Steelers, even though it's a Steeler home game. I don't know. So they still kind of have that neutral site feeling. Which, I mean, makes sense, but it's pretty much a Steeler home game. All right, so the Steelers were able to pitch a shutout in the third quarter. I almost said third inning. In the third quarter. Can they keep that up? Pittsburgh, 2nd and 1, up 21-6 in the fourth. Washington in motion. It's going to be a quick pass to DK Metcalf, and he's going to stiff arm, and he's going to get the first down, and he runs out of bounds. I believe that's his first reception of the first half. But he's at a monsters game regardless. He's had a few receptions, including that one long touchdown play. Okay, I expect them to just run here. Rodgers in shotgun. He's got Johnson to his right. Looks like 3 receivers to the left side of the field. They get the playoff at 1. Low snap once again. Rodgers is going to throw it complete to Calvin Austin. It's going to be a few yards short of the first down. Austin looks like he's shaking up, which isn't a good sign for the Steelers. Ooh. Damn. Calvin Austin's 160 pounds? Oh, he's shaking up, man. As they take a look at Austin, we'll take a break. Yeah, Calvin Austin, 5'8", 160 pounds. Well, hopefully he's good, man. That's wide receiver 2 right there. It seemed like they're going to go on a commercial break. They didn't. But oh, they're chirping over there. Metcalf is chirping at some of the Vikings. Little trash talking going on over there. Calvin Austin's injured.
Oh, no, man.
Okay, he's 5'8", 160. You know how much bigger everybody else is?
Austin, we haven't really heard his name much today, man. I brought that up
earlier. He just got a catch, and now seems injured. He was on his knee.
Was that what just happened? Was the injury? Okay. That's the little back and forth that was going on with the Steelers and Vikes.
Yeah. Gronk.
All right, man. So it's about to be 9 o'clock in the morning over here on the Wild Wild West Side. Whatever time it is where you guys are at. Early morning game. I actually, look, for me personally, I like this. One game, though. One game. So hopefully if this happens again, I don't know, man, like a good early morning party or something with like some pancakes or something, man. I don't know. But one game a season this early like this, I'm down with it. All right, so now Calvin Austin is injured. If he is, we'll see. He's probably just shaking up a little bit.
Yeah, hopefully. And I'll tell you, the Vikings have to do it all over again.
Gosh, man.
You think after this game they just fly to London and start practice over there?
Yeah, you don't make that trip across the pond, man.
Because there's no real point of going back to Minnesota.
Yeah,
and then flying back over there. You got Cheesehead over there. Okay. Oh yeah, they could do Steelers Packers.
Remember that show? There was that one Irish guy that came over here. He wanted to find out what team he should be a fan of.
Was it an Irish guy?
Yeah, it was an Irish guy. Never finished the show, but I thought it was an interesting show.
Maybe he already found the team.
Maybe he found a team, and he would go. The team would give him access to, take tour around the whole stadium and sit like at the 50-yard line.
He's going back to the locker room.
Calvin, Austin is going back to the locker room, man. So something's up.
2nd and 2, hard count. Not like a whistle blew. Okay, I guess not. And I'll play to Johnson, and he's able to get the first down, and he's able to get inside the 20, and then brought down. Okay, hey, man, this is a put-away drive right here.
It just gets that big body right up the middle, man. Nothing fancy about it. He just right up that middle.
At this point, in the position you have, just hold on to the ball and run the clock. That's all you got to do right now. And block for a potential field goal try. Okay, that's most definitely. They would have had the game pretty much closed out by now if they blocked.
Under 13 minutes to go left in the game.
Looked like they jumped a little bit. I don't think they got past the line of scrimmage, so handoff played. Johnson able to get a yard after the 4 progress. There's a little extra pushing and shoving going on after that.
Getting a little bit testy here now. I think the Vikes are starting to get a little frustrated. They were definitely favored going into this game, and they have not gotten into the end zone.
No. Flores was one guy who used to, I think he was a linebacker coach for the Steelers at some point a few years ago. I wouldn't have minded if he was the defensive coordinator for the Steelers. Like they run down, get it off right on time. Handoff play Gainwell breaks to the outside. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Johnson once again. Now they're utilizing all their backs right now. That's what I'm saying, man. When Warren comes back, if they're able to be consistent like this, they'll be dangerous, man. If they can be consistent. Because Steelers have a hard time being consistent for one reason or another.
That's one thing about the Steelers, man. And, something about the Steelers that's bad. They do pretty damn good against good teams, and they struggle against terrible teams.
Yeah, Rodgers is having a pretty solid day. 3rd and 6 for the Steelers at the 15.
Calls a timeout before delay of game. Is there something he didn't like? Is there what was going on?
Well, the offense wasn't even set because Gainwell kind of moving around. I don't think they were even really set. Yeah, that was probably for the better right there.
All right, I don't want them to just pack it in like they won this game. I need that. We need them to score here.
Damn, look how many international games there are this year.
You got 3 in London, you got 1 in Berlin, and you got another one in Madrid. That's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Why would you go to Madrid? And that's the Washington Redskins Commanders against the Miami Dolphins? What the heck?
Huh. All right. Let's try this again. Redo, you got Smith in motion. He's not set. Rodgers looking left. Throws left to Miller, and it's incomplete.
That was a little bit of a low snap, too.
Yeah, a lot of these snaps have been kind of low.
All right, so now you bring out Boswell.
All right, the problem with that play is that the clock is stopped.
Right. Yeah.
That's the problem. Got like a dark green on that Joe Davis is wearing.
Yeah, it is, man.
That's
It
a nice.
is.
That's a nice coat.
It is. It's a nice shoot. He's
All
got
right,
on.
field goal, 33-yard try is up and good, and the Steelers have a 3-possession lead, 24-6. Steelers on top with about 11 and a half minutes left in the fourth. This is not what I was expecting.
And that's a good thing. That's a good thing, by the way. That's a good thing.
Yeah, usually that's a bad thing, but it's a good thing for once, you know. Very balanced look for the team. I think they're better at the rush attack in this game, in particular. Defense, obviously, just having one hell of a game.
Okay. Yes, right. They are having they're doing some really good stuff. At the same time, let's not forget, for one reason or another, the flaws from the Vikings offense. There's been some very, very catchable balls that they just did not catch. And that, you know, I'm not saying they should be winning the game, but that was a lot of yards right there.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to give credit, though. Justin Jefferson, so far in this half, hasn't really done too much.
He hasn't done anything. They've
had to try to go to Addison. They've had to try to go to Thielen, their tight ends. They've had to try to go to everybody else. That's a good sign.
Yes. Don't let their best player beat you.
But also, same thing with Minnesota. They've also been able to kind of lock down Metcalf for the most part in this second half. So, I mean, both defenses were able to make some adjustments, but the Steelers probably have done the better job so far.
Yeah, and at the same time, I'm not really sure how much the Steelers offense was really trying to go to Metcalf. I mean, they've had a little bit of a comfortable lead to a certain degree, so it's just kind of like, you know, let's run the ball a little bit more here and there.
Yeah. And we're just at 9 o'clock.
We have hit the 9 o'clock mark here on the wild, wild west side. Killer California.
They play Renegade over there. They're playing Renegade over there right now.
Renegade. It is a home game.
I want to get one of those green terrible towels.
I've never seen a green terrible towel just now. Just till now.
Just to have it.
Look at that. They are into it, man.
Wow.
I'm going to Ireland, man. I'm going to Ireland.
All right, he returns it from the 1. Going to take it to the middle of the field. It tripped up at around the 30. Wow, this is great, man. I like this.
Lupe Barajas is in here.
Oh. Hope you're having a great morning. All right. That's a 6. They got to win 6 times with 2 takeaways.
If you're the Vikings, are you going for it no matter what on all 4 downs?
Yeah, at this point. All right, they're able to get it to Addison on the first play. Probably about 7. I'll say 6. Okay.
And under 11 minutes left in the game.
Clock continues to run down. And they didn't give them that much of a generous spot. Okay, they're going to run the ball here, and they're able to get the first down. I wouldn't try to run the ball too much.
Nah, not too much. And I think the Vikings need to be in a little bit more of hurry-up offense here.
Maybe they're throwing the towel already, man.
Well, they got all 3 timeouts.
Yeah, they have enough time. I mean, everything's going to have to go right. Another completed pass middle of the field to the tight end.
See, this kind of where you want to go on the sidelines here. I think we got some hurt players here. I thought I saw him after the play.
Game. I'm saying Cameron Hayward's shaking up. Justin Jefferson doesn't even have a target in this second half so far. Yeah, 97 yards in the first half.
We have an injury timeout here
Cam Hayward
for the Steelers.
I don't know what exactly happened, though. He's kind of shaking his head.
Yeah, he walks off the field on his own power and just takes his helmet off. Okay. All right. Back to action. This Steelers defense can end the game here, man. Just with stopping them.
They're playing far back on the top of the screen. They're playing close right here, though. Wentz, middle of the field once again. It's caught Justin Jefferson. Now that's his first reception of the second half. Middle of the field. First down, Minnesota. Again, it's not like you want to keep going in that direction. But if it's open, I guess, right?
Especially if you're going to get if it's worth the yards.
Yeah, that was the chunk play. Now they're at the 35 of Pittsburgh. This is already the best they've looked in this second half. Play action, pressure comes, throw screen pass, incomplete. He took a shot.
Yeah.
We get hit by Herbie.
He gets rid of the ball right as he gets hit. Stops the clock at 9:08 left in the fourth.
Damn. Wentz has had a tough morning. Watch it, I guess, afternoon, right?
Let's go. Come on.
Let's
go,
second
D.
and 10.
Let's go, D.
Wentz pump fakes, throws again to Hawkinson. He strikes for the first down. Wow. Just powering through.
Moves the chains now. Under 9 minutes left.
Okay, as long as they don't use their timeouts, they have a decent shot. Wentz going to throw it once again to his tight end, and he's going to get hit stick by Patrick Queen. Again, okay, see, they're gaining yardage, but the problem is that the clock is continuing to run with, even though they're gaining the yardage.
Yeah, and I maybe the defense is strategically doing that, like, hey, cover the sidelines. Maybe, but at the same time, I would be saying that. At the same time, man, every game has been open for
getting in the pressure. He's able to get it off incomplete. That hit the ground before he could get it out to Oliver.
I think it was deflected.
Okay, yeah, now it might be strategic, but you don't do it in the second quarter.
Right.
Or anything like that, like they've been doing. At least now we can say it's strategic.
We could say that, and maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Either way, it's helping them out. 3rd and 4 here.
Okay, let's see what they decide to do. Yeah, it looks like middle of the field's kind of open once again. So it's bring 4. Wentz still get pressure. Pump fake, throws it to the end zone. Is he able to get the toe tap?
It looked like he got both feet in. It might be a touchdown, Vikes. They got to review that.
They haven't made much of a call yet. Okay, they're going to call it a touchdown for Minnesota. Let's see if he was able to get that toe tap in there, though.
The left foot, yes.
That's close.
Yeah, it's close, but I think his right foot was in. See,
that might be okay.
I think that's a
probably
touchdown. I think it's a touchdown. I think we need that view right there. The one we're about to get.
Yeah, that's a touchdown.
That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown.
Good
That's
catch.
a touchdown. Yeah.
Oh, Ramsey's back in the game too. Okay, they're gonna go for 2 to try to make it a 10-point game. I guess try to get it out of the way right now.
That play clock's really low though.
They get it off. Wentz gonna throw it complete.
I don't know if.
All right.
Okay.
We got a 10-point game. Now Minnesota's in it now. Okay.
That one only looked to me like you only got one in.
So the Steelers
touchdown was definitely that 2-point conversion. I don't know, man. They should. Let me see. 2-point conversion. Oh yeah. Okay. I thought maybe his knee touched out of bounds before his right leg got down. Okay. All right. So hey,
they're still in it.
Hey, we got a ball game here to a certain degree.
Okay.
So what are you doing if you're the Steelers offense?
You can't be completely conservative. If you go 3 and out, they have a true shot at getting there. If they could save their timeouts, if they could prevent themselves from using their timeouts, they're still very much in the game.
You definitely need to get about 2 first downs here. Okay, you do. So obviously they're going to run it the first 2 plays, depending on where they're at on the field, how many yards they need to get that 3rd down. I think they just keep it on the ground, man. Unless they're like at a 3rd and 10 or 3rd and 9.
I know Sirius XM does NFL games with that on the radio.
I used to listen to for every Monday Night Football game. You had before the game started, it was Jim Gray, and he always had Tom Brady. And this was when Tom Brady was still with the Patriots. He'd jump on there with them if the Patriots weren't playing. He'd jump on there with them, and they just kind of chop it up about the game that was going to take place for Monday Night Football. It was actually pretty fun. Not to say that those 2 guys are the most fun to listen to, but just them collabing, I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, they're advertising this Vikings and Browns game a lot, man. Which, by the way, okay, I don't wake up for games overseas typically, all right? This is probably the first time I've ever done this. As far as watching the entire game, this is the first time I've done it when it's this early.
I think I'm going to start watching all these international games, even if it's not the Steelers, man.
It's a 10-point game. Steelers are getting the ball back literally at the halfway point of the 4th quarter. A couple first downs, I think, would put them in a good situation, but definitely not over.
Where do you want to kick it if you're the kicker there?
Okay. So our game on the return is able to get it to around the 35-yard line.
And here comes Rodgers and the Steelers offense.
Oh yeah, they fooled the defense.
Yeah, they did, man.
Watch him purposely throw this ball on the back inside shoulder of Jalen Naylor.
Well, he had 2 people open right there.
He did. He could have gone either there or to the corner of the end zone for that 2-point conversion.
Okay, come on.
Well, let's see what the offense does here.
Gainwell able to break a tackle, able to get the first down and stay in bounds down at around midfield. That's another first down. That's another good run for Gainwell.
Yeah, that's it. Take the clock down to about 7 minutes.
I'm not sure how many yards he has, but he's been pretty efficient.
We've been calling his name, man, pretty all game here.
Okay, 12 rushes, 72 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Okay, he's in the backfield once again. They're just going to let the play clock run all the way down to 1. Then snap it. Play action this time. Pressure comes. He guys are going to throw it out to Gainwell. Was able to make the catch. And he's able to get about 8 on the first down play. That was the only option he had. Oh, that was like gain of 6. Huh.
And it's 2nd and 4.
Maybe his knee got down or something.
If the Steelers get this first down, man, I think that's really taking away the game from the Vikings, barring a turnover or something of that sort.
Oh, Rodgers 17 for 20 in this game. Only 3 incompleted passes.
You guys keep bad mouthing on them.
And I'll play Gainwell inside. Might be just short. Now, he was able to extend at the end.
But yeah, I don't know where they're going to mark it.
All right, he's obviously saying he got the first. Okay, yeah, they're going to mark him short. It did kind of look short. It's probably going to be around 3rd and inches. Okay, see what the blocking. Look at those blocks. They got blocks up there. Yeah, give the O-line some credit this game.
What's exciting, winning in blowout or nail biter?
QB sneak?
They're fighting afterwards.
Pushing.
Oh, flags come out.
Come on.
Flags
Hey, that was
out.
both ways, though.
Flags come out.
That was both ways. You can't call that on Broderick.
And now the female referee throws her hat because she already had thrown her flag.
So that was a quarterback sneak, and they looked like they got it.
So we got 2 flags and a hat, which is 3 flags out there.
They got to offset, man. That was both ways.
The clock stops at 5:29.
I'd say winning in the nail biter is more exciting.
Yeah, winning nail biter, definitely.
Yeah, because it keeps you on the edge of your seat. Oh, it was a quarterback sneak to Darnell Washington. That's a good play.
That is a really
good play. Oh, they called on.
Okay.
They just called it on defense. It was only on defense.
Oh, wow.
So it only went against Minnesota. I'd say if you're going to throw it, I mean, just go both sides. That would have been fine. But they only did it towards Minnesota. And by the way, Aaron Rodgers on that quarterback sneak did not move an inch.
No, just stood there. Look, she's trying to get into in the middle of them.
Aaron Rodgers just had his hands like this.
Yeah, he was just standing there. Good play, man. Good play. Because the defense is looking at Rodgers.
All right. Now they're inside of the 25 after that 15-yard penalty. They're going to give it back to Gainwell once again. And he's going to break a tackle. Oh, he's going to get past another defender. And he's going to be down inside the 10. And now he was approaching 100 yards. He's near it.
And under 5 minutes to go with the clock running. First down.
I like how they have the same PA announcer. That's
hey,
cool.
Man, it's a Steelers home game, so,
They get props right there.
Let's
I like how
it.
Ireland's doing it. All right.
Let's go.
I just keep feeding the ball.
Yeah. This is they can put the nail in the coffin
Brown
right
with
here.
the motion is gonna be an outside/inside handoff. He gets nothing there, but that's fine. I guess he fumbled the ball, but that was already after.
Came out, but yeah, the whistles were being blown already.
Okay, I think Minnesota took their first timeout. Yeah, they took their first timeout.
Minnesota takes a timeout. They have all 3, but now they only have 2. 4:20 left. 2nd and goal.
All right, so now it's just all up to the Steelers, man. Now that they don't have all 3 timeouts.
Only the Steelers can, lose this game for themselves, man. Can't have any turnovers or anything of that sort.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the stats from the first 2 weeks to now. Or first 3 weeks, I should say.
I would say week 4. It's the one that lets me know. I don't know, man. Is this really who the Steelers are? Because if it is,
okay.
okay.
The one thing I'll say is that it's an international game. Maybe that has something to do with it.
Okay.
I don't know. All right, Johnson in the backfield, play action, bootlegs at a throw to the end zone. It's gonna be incomplete. He was looking for Ben Skoranek there. Not really sure why you're throwing the ball there. Should have just ran the ball. Make them use another timeout.
Yeah. All right, so now that is 3rd down. Now do you try to go for it or do you just run the ball here?
Nah, I think at this point just run the ball.
Yeah, I would say just run the ball, man.
Yeah, just make sure they don't have many timeouts. That's a big factor right now. Their timeouts. Just make them use it. I know you want to just completely close out the game right now with a touchdown, make it a 3-possession game, but
yeah, run the ball, man.
no, they're gonna pass it middle of the field, and he's gonna be down at the 2. That's Gainwell on the reception, and I mean, how many times have we said that guy's name in this game?
Yeah, but see, there's no first down here, so now it's 4th and goal.
Okay, Rodgers is pushing out the field goal. You're saying, now we got this. Minnesota takes their 2nd timeout. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Rodgers wants to go.
Yeah, Rodgers is fighting on the field, wanting the field goal unit to get off.
Oh, our offense wants to stay out there.
The offense wants to stay out there.
Honestly,
Boswell goes out there warming up his leg.
Hey, come on, you can't do that to Boswell.
Okay. So now, there's fighting back and forth here with the offense and the coaching staff. Okay, so now the offense is staying out there.
Okay, I don't hate this completely. Because even if you don't get it, they're in terrible field position, and it's no matter what, it's still going to be a 2-possession game. All right, let's see what they do. Washington in motion. It's going to be a handoff play to Gainwell, and he's fighting. He might be close to the marker. They're going to mark him short.
I think this was the right call. You know why? Because if they don't make it, if they don't give it to them, they have the entire football field.
Yeah, he was down out on the 1.
That was the right call. It was the right call. Let's see. It was hard to see whether he got in or not. I don't think he did.
No, I don't think so either. He's down around the 1.
And you know what? And it was the right call to leave the offense out there and have them go for it.
He tried to reach.
Yeah, but it was the right call because now the Vikings offense has 100 yards to go, man. They get it at the 1, at their own 1. So they are deep in their end zone here. Handoff. Mason gets about 4 yards there. Gives them a little bit of cushion. But now that clock, man, we are under 4 minutes. Under 4 minutes and counting. Second and 4. Shotguns to snap. Carson looks. Finds Jefferson. First down. And I don't know why the clock stopped.
Injury?
They're showing the replay of Jefferson's catch, but the clock did stop. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why, unless there is an injury on the field.
Echols.
Oh man, Echols.
That's a corner that really stepped up for the Steelers the past 2 weeks.
From the Steelers, man. Echols from the Steelers is down, and that stops the clock.
Yeah.
It looks like he just slipped on his own.
Yeah, that's not good.
Ah,
Of course, Pittsburgh's hoping the same here for Edwards.
The Steelers so far this season at the quarterback position have been kind of struggling a little bit with injuries. You had Darius Slay injured for a little bit. You had Joey Porter Jr. injured, still injured.
and everybody's gonna start gearing up for the morning slate of games here. For the early games.
Okay, you got 3.5 minutes left in the fourth. So they're going to need an onside kick, man. I mean, it's going to take a lot for Minnesota to pull this one out.
You guys see me with 2 remotes. It's because I got 3 TVs. Yes, 3 TVs. It's so sad just seeing people with 1 TV. Just sad. Just sad.
I say Minnesota, if you get into field goal range, kick the field goal right away. He takes a shot downfield.
Oh, God.
Addison wide open. He's going to get into – is he going to get into the end zone?
Stop him there.
No, he's going to be
Short.
just short. Addison on the reception wide.
Do they take a timeout? They got to hustle all the way down to the other side of the field. They are taking their time too.
Okay.
They have the whole football field. Those offensive linemen do not move that fast. They got to get that far down the field. Now they're there.
Handoff play is going to be stuffed. That's the Sean Elliott on the tackle right there. A couple Steelers defenders beating their chests after that. That was concerning, though. As long as it gets to the 2-minute warning, I think we'll be fine. Clock is running, and they're not really – yeah, there's not that much urgency from Minnesota right now.
I don't know why.
He drops back, looks, throws, end zone, deflected, incomplete. Oh,
okay,
yeah.
okay. Now that gives both sides a little bit of breathing room here because it stops the clock.
That was a straight shoestring tackle by Wilson. No, okay, that tackle, though, that really saved some things because if they would have scored on that play, they would have had a decent shot.
Yes.
Because if the Steelers went 3 and out, they had 2 timeouts. They could have, had a shot at scoring again. All right, 3rd and goal for Minnesota. 2:16 left in the fourth quarter. 10-point game. Fakes the handoff. He's going to throw it. That's almost interception. I'm not really sure where he was looking. That was a very underthrown ball.
And if I'm them, I kick the field goal. I'm not gonna try to go for it, or do you?
Yeah, you gotta kick the field goal.
Yeah, you gotta get those guaranteed points, man.
Oh no, that was just a good play by Thornhill.
Yeah,
I thought he just underthrew it,
and he almost picked it off.
They're gonna go for it on 4th down.
They're gonna go for it here. Let's go defense. Let's go defense. They can end the game right here.
Play clock running down.
Let's go D.
They get it off at 0. Wentz play action is gonna throw it to a back touchdown. Minnesota.
Damn. Before the 2-minute warning as well.
Okay. All right.
Damn.
Hold your coffee mugs, everybody. It's not over yet. I'm saying coffee mugs because it's an early morning game.
Should have made some hot chocolate, some champurrado or something, man.
Damn, that was a textbook play action right there. All right, let's see how this extra point is. Snap is a little bit high. Kick is good. So you got 24-21, not over.
Wow.
2:08 left in the fourth quarter. I don't know. Do you go on second? That's a night. Okay, those terrible towels are cool. I gotta give me one of those.
Cool, yeah. Damn, man. Okay, so we got a tight game here now.
Okay, are they gonna try the onside kick? That's the question. Okay, I'd say go onside kick because even if you don't get it, I mean, if you get all the stops, maybe the Steelers could get a field goal. That's my point of view, and he'll still be in the game. I think that's what they're going to do, though. I think they're going to go onside kick here. Minnesota actually able to have a pretty successful fourth quarter. They were shut out in the third with only 6 points. They were able to get 15 points in this fourth.
Consecutive wins in one-score game. This one a little bit different in that they fought their way back and make it a one-score game.
Okay, lots gonna ride on this onside kick right now.
All right.
And with these rules, you have to announce that you're gonna do an onside kick, which I don't really like.
I don't like that.
I don't
That
like
is
these kickoff rules to
ridiculous,
begin with.
Man. You got to have that surprise.
Okay.
Steelers have 2 timeouts. Vikings have 1 timeout.
Mathematically, this technically isn't the game if the Steelers recover it. They still would probably need a first down to completely end it.
Okay, they're going for the onside kick here. This is.
They ice the kick. They ice the kick.
They ice the kicker on an onside kick, man. Okay. Yeah, that stadium just looks, international, man.
Man, okay, so how much do they have to renovate that stadium, and how often do they have to do it? It looks in good shape. It doesn't look like it's in bad shape or anything. For a stadium,
when did it say 1884?
Yeah,
since
something like that.
1884. Good gosh, man, that thing is prehistoric.
But I'm saying it looks like it's in pretty solid condition. I don't know. Maybe they have troughs there.
That'd be nice. All right, here we go with the onside kick again. See what's gonna happen.
Here we go. Try it again.
Should take a not a good bounce. It's just rolling.
I thought the other kick
Steelers
was
recover it. Roman Wilson on the recovery.
I thought the other kick was actually more in their favor.
Yeah, okay. On the onsides, you need to get it high. That one just didn't get a bounce at all. It was just more rolling.
All right, so the Steelers can end the game here if they, if they play their cards right. Don't do anything foolish.
All right, they're gonna feed the ball to Gainwell. 2:07 left in the fourth quarter. Minnesota has a timeout and the 2-minute warning. Gainwell gets it up the middle. Solid. Minnesota's just gonna let it go down to the 2-minute warning.
Okay.
To preserve the timeout. Hey, what's up with the CBS crew going to Kansas City a lot now? What's up with that?
Well, they have star power now, man. Now that they're not showing Taylor Swift, now they can show their star power now.
Oh no, I think Fox was week 2, and now CBS is there for now. I don't know.
Yeah, we got the other TVs on, ready to go for the regular slate of early games.
Kansas City is a stadium I want to go to. Arrowhead Stadium. That's a stadium I would want to go to. I think I want to make my way around.
I passed
Pittsburgh
by it.
first.
I didn't go in there, but I passed by it. I saw it from the distance.
Okay, it's probably not those stadiums is probably more of just the experience, the atmosphere, kind of like Lambeau. It's more the atmosphere that stands out for the stadium, not necessarily the stadium itself. Yeah, that's a stadium I do want to go to at some point.
Yeah, I would want to go there as well. Jerry's World.
Seattle.
There's not that many football stadiums that I would really want to go to. But there's a small handful that I think is a must.
Well, because I think it's more like baseball stadiums that are more unique, huh?
Yeah, I think that's like for that, I would love to go to every single one of them. I'm more excited for some more than others, but I think that you want to go to all of them. When it comes to football stadiums, there's only a few.
But you got to make your way to a Sacramento A's game
Oh, yeah,
before they leave.
Yeah.
Man.
I did go to the Coliseum and at the time the Raiders still were playing there as well. And I was just like, good gosh, man, this sucker is it's just concrete everywhere.
That stadium looked like it was falling apart, man.
It was just old concrete everywhere, man. That's all it was, just old concrete. Okay, Sweet Caroline.
Europeans really love that song.
Yeah, they really love it, man.
Yeah, everywhere across the pond loves that song. I don't.
All right, here we go, man. Come on, Steelers. Let's go. Oh, don't do anything
Close the
foolish.
show.
Don't do anything foolish. 2nd and 6. 2 minutes left.
And off Gainwell, stiff arm. Oh, Rodgers with a block. And he gets tackled inbounds, which is good. Metcalf's trying to hope for a horse calling call, but they don't give it to him.
They stopped the clock.
No, that's because Minnesota took a timeout.
Okay.
Yeah, he was able to get tackled inbounds.
Oh, yeah. Vikings timeout. Okay.
Hey, you got to give the credit to Gainwell and Rodgers.
Rodgers with a mean block, man. I like it. Look at this. He's running with them, right behind them, like a wingman. There you go.
Gainwell able to keep his balance enough to just land inbounds. This will be 3rd and 1. Do you try that quarterback sneak again with Washington?
You can. Look, this 3rd down is definitely – this is the game right here.
Yeah, because if they don't get it, they'll have about 110.
Vikings are out of timeouts. Here we go. 3rd and 1. This is the game.
And on the backfield, let's see if they give it to him. Hard count. Pittsburgh takes their last timeout.
All right. So now everybody's out of timeouts here. Everybody's out of timeouts, man.
Okay, so if the Steelers don't get the first down, I'm assuming they're running the ball here. They'll have about 110 left, and then you have a punt. So realistically, you got about a minute or so with no timeouts if they don't get it.
Okay, Andrew's saying he's been at Jerry's World. Okay.
Yeah, that looks like a.
The tension is on.
Really
yes, it is, Vic. Honk that horn if you're on the road, Vic. Come on, man. Or wait, no, just wait to see if we get this or not. Ooh, man.
Okay, here we
You
go.
got them all piled up.
I think they're expecting a quarterback sneak. They give it to Gainwell,
I think he's short.
Yeah, he might be short.
I think he's short. I don't think he got the first down. Vikings are in this game, man. This is not good. This is not good. I was feeling so comfortable earlier. Now I'm just because all they need is a field goal just to tie it up. Send this sucker into overtime.
I'd say do that quarterback sneak that you did with Washington again.
So you go for it, midfield.
Screw it.
Looks like they're gonna go for it.
Oh, hard count. They were just trying to make him jump. Okay, they take the delay of game.
They'll take the delay of game.
So that's going to be a little bit more favorable for the punter.
And the Minnesota Vikings never possessed the ball ever again on a day where you're averaging 5 yards a carry.
Yeah, I'm not opposed if you try to go for it here. But
now it's 4th and 6.
But Okay. Wow, Minnesota has a shot.
This is okay. Gosh, man. For Rodgers. Okay, so they're gonna punt the ball. So Minnesota's gonna get the ball back here with just a little over a minute to go.
Waitman on the punt, and it's gonna go directly outside of the end zone. That is not the punt you wanted right there.
Did they plan that? Or
No, that's not planned.
Okay, well then how did he get the ball so far?
I don't know. Underestimated the power of the leg, I guess. I
don't know if that was in their plans.
No, it can't be. You got to check it up at the inside the 20.
Maybe they didn't want the returner to get any shot to gain so many yards. I don't know, but it's at the 20.
Oh man, I don't feel good about this.
Come on, D. Come on, defense. Come on, man.
Okay, Steelers bring some pressure. He has time. He's going to throw away.
Intercepted, baby! Intercepted! Come on! Shoo!
All right, they're going to review that. That was close, man.
Okay, they will review it. I will say that. They will review it because he might have been out of bounds. Tomlin doesn't look happy. I think he's hearing something differently in his headset.
But it's called a pick on the field. Place is going crazy. You got Danny Smith in the mix.
They're going over it. Okay, we're about to see the replay here.
1, 2. Okay, but did he have possession? He got the
ball,
feet down, but was the possession there? That's the question.
You can see the feet were down there, but you can't see if he had possession of the ball.
That was a great play by Pierre.
And they just announced it that it's under review. So they got to see.
It looks pretty clean. Okay, see, Naylor's blocking it, so you can't tell.
Yeah, you can't really see from that angle either.
Okay, he has possession.
He looks like he got possession. Because if he starts bobbling it a little bit.
That's ball game.
If he bobbles it a little bit, then it's not going to be called an interception.
No, that's ball game, man. But that's it. Oh no! There's a bobble.
There's a bobble.
No, that's incomplete.
That it's an incomplete pass, guys.
It's incomplete.
It's an incomplete pass.
I take back what I said 10 seconds ago.
It's an incomplete pass. I could see it. Yeah, from that angle doesn't show it, but they just showed an angle where. Right.
Yeah, that's
there.
A bobble.
Yeah, it's a bobble. Yeah.
Okay. We didn't get those views, Pereira. We didn't get those views.
2nd and 10, just under a minute for the Vikings now.
Mike Pereira said he knew that was incomplete from the jump. All right, 2nd and 10. See what they do. That was still a good play, though, from Pierre. He's going to throw it. That was almost another interception. Looked like it was deflected, incomplete. Now there's a flag.
I see you hold it. Oh, that's going to be on the defense. Okay, we cannot allow them.
On Patrick Queen.
Damn it. Now we're giving them even a better shot here to get in this game. All right, he did grab the jersey there.
Okay.
54 seconds left.
Now you gave them a first down.
Yeah, they got a new slate of downs here. So
all they need is a field goal to tie it.
Damn it, man.
Wentz looks a lot more comfortable compared to earlier in this game.
Yeah.
He drops back. Pressure comes. He's able to keep his footing, and he gets sacked. There's a flag thrown.
I think he was offsides. Man.
Okay, now you're giving him yards, man.
Yeah. This is not good. This is not good, man.
The last 2 plays, you gave Minnesota extra yardage. 15 yards, I believe, in total. Okay, there's 48 seconds now.
Doesn't kill you, right? So they've given up 10 yards on the last 2 plays, but you've
Hmm.
taken off a lot of time off the clock. So
48 seconds left.
From the 30 now, after those 2 penalties.
1st and 5.
Wentz is dropping back. He has an easy money pass for a first down.
Runs out of bounds
You
to
just-
stop the clock
I
at
mean-
43 seconds left.
That's what they were giving him.
if that kicker comes on the field and tries to send this thing to overtime,
This is what Riker did last week to control conditions in Minnesota.
Wow.
Plenty to spare. They just hoping for a chance for the weekend.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. This is not good. This is not good.
Just when I thought I was like fully confident in a Steelers win, even if they win this game, their inability to close it out.
Yeah, this is bad.
All right, they
Vikings
get it
have a
off at
good
1.
chance.
He's rolling, scrambling. Herbig, he throws it away. Is that intentional grounding? That's intentional grounding.
That could be. There's no flag yet.
There was nobody around. No, that's intentional grounding. Come on.
see Herbig, he just comes on the loop inside.
Well, his arm was grabbed, though. I think I think the zebras are gonna huddle up and talk about it because his arm was grabbed.
No, that's a forward pass.
It is a forward pass, but his arm was grabbed.
Yep.
Intentional grounding. Intentional grounding. Okay.
There was no one in the area, and it wasn't past the line of scrimmage. Yep. So now that's a 10-second runoff. 27 seconds left. Okay, now Minnesota's in a very tough situation after that.
They add a second, 28 seconds.
Okay, what were we doing here, man? Adding a whole second over here. They're being very generous to Minnesota right now.
2nd and 26.
Now they're still talking.
Okay,
it over.
they're still talking to the timekeeper here.
Okay, now they're inside their own 25. He's going to throw it middle of the field. I don't like this play. He tries to hurdle over somebody. Okay, that's a good play, but
they're going to try to hurry up just to get that field goal there.
that was a good game, but not a good play for that situation.
No, they got 14 seconds. They spiked the ball to lose another down.
So that's going to be 4th and 15, 14 seconds left. And at this point, I think you're more Hail Mary situation. Well, that's if you get the first down, right?
Wait, it's 3rd down or 4th
No,
down?
it's 4th and 15
Okay,
or 4th and
4th and 13.
yeah.
Okay, all right.
Okay, here's the game. 14 seconds left.
This is the game right here. And that play clock is running down. They're not even set.
That's it.
That's the live game.
Unless they gave them extra time. No, they throw the
No,
flag.
there's a flag.
They throw the flag. Wow.
They just fell apart on that, man.
Minnesota
They went to
is
sleep.
shooting themselves in the foot now. Minnesota shooting themselves in the
Yeah,
foot.
they fell asleep on that one, man. They fell asleep big time on that one. So now it's 4th and 18.
All right, come on. We got to get the stop here. Let's go. Come
This
on.
is it. This is the game right here. This is the game right here, man. Let's go, D. Let's go, D. Let's go.
I got to give me one of those green terrible towels after this game.
Here we
4th
go.
and 18.
Here we go. Here we go.
Game on the line.
This is it.
From the 32, Winston shotgun. He's going to drop back. He's going to throw it. Middle of the field, incomplete.
That's the game,
That's
baby.
ball game.
That is game. Yes.
Deshaun Elliott on the deflection, and the Steelers going to walk out with the win.
Let's go. Shoo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we have problems, though. Why was that so hard to close out the game? Why was that so hard to close out the game?
You know what? Just like they said, we needed a nail biter. We needed to bite our nails at the end. there.
Andrew.
Damn.
Okay, but even if they got a completed pass, you throw middle of the field. That's not going to I don't even think they would have had time to run another play.
They would have probably had like 2 seconds left, man.
At that,
Take one knee.
that's ball
That is
game.
ball game. That is ball
We
game.
get a win.
Let's go. Give me some of that.
We get a win.
Yes.
Over here in Ireland,
Yes.
Aaron Rodgers just throws the ball away. And they win 24-21, improve to 3-1.
Against a top NFC team. All right, man. All right. That's what I'm talking about. There it is.
Oh,
Yes.
all right.
Beautiful stuff, man. Beautiful stuff.
I will drop a
Okay.
video about this game somewhere. I don't know, probably later on today, like I usually do after the game. I'm not sure when I'm going to record it, but it will definitely come out sometime in the evening. Good game, man. Really good game. What are your thoughts right now?
You know what? Now that the Steelers have a pretty convincing winning record, I'm starting to restructure in my head on who the Steelers really are this season.
Okay. I still think we have a lot of room to improve. All right. I'm not completely convinced yet. Not that I don't want to be, but I'm not going to get a little too ahead of myself. But we get a win. That's what we needed. 3-1, winning record, a top tied with the AFC North. Let's go. We'll take it. That's about it for this live, man. You already know.
Here we go,
Here we go, Steelers. Catch you guys later, man.